Hello, Peter. What's happening?
We have sort of a problem here.
You know that shit you guys do? You're fucking yourselves up, man. Fucking acid. Acid. It never leaves your body. It's in your fucking spinal cord forever.
You're standing right now with 9 delegates from 100 gangs. And there's over 100 more. That's 20,000 hardcore members. 40,000 counting affiliates. And 20,000 more not organized, but ready to fight. 60,000 soldiers. Now, there ain't but 20,000 police in the whole town. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
it? Here we go. AK-47, the very best there is. When you absolutely, positively got to kill every motherfucker in the room, except no substitutes.
Mr. Weiss, I have never told anyone what I'm about to tell you, but I really want this job. I like to dress in women's clothing.
Buddies, it's the Ron and Fez show. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. We are back and live, believe it or not. We have finally decided to end our winter sabbatical. It is now springtime in New York City. So the ice is melting. The people, all the little animals are waking up. The people are starting to come out and ready to plant. I don't know what happens. I don't know what Al Gore did to the weather, but you never know what you're going to get. All right, Ron and Fez show, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. We'll start the show by checking in with everybody. and finding out how they're doing. Here's Fez Watley. Hello, Fez.
Hiya, buddies. Happy New Year to everyone.
Did you enjoy your little vacation there?
Yes, I did. I did go into hibernation. Just 2 weeks of sleeping.
Let me guess. Florida?
Yes, Florida. Went to visit the fam in Pinellas Park, Florida.
You live the most interesting life. You really do. Everything, your Groundhog's Day. Let's face it. Everything with you is exactly the same. Day in, day out. All right, we'll get back into some of your stuff, Fezzy, because I know once again, while we were I remember making the rule, no more bets. No more bets on the Ron and Fez program. But while we were away, you and Eastside Dave made a bet.
Yeah, this I thought was really a sure thing. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the New York Giants, me taking my Bucks in the wild card game yesterday in the NFL. Yeah, I lost yet again, and now I have to be Eastside Dave's slave boy for a week.
Well, we got some bad radio to look forward to. That's always exciting. As you remember, we ended with a very special Ron and Fez show because Earl was going off to finally find out what was wrong with him. You were going to see a sleep doctor, Earl?
Yeah, I saw a sleep specialist on December 26th, day after Christmas.
No, let me guess. He came back with the fact that you were faking?
No,
Can they tell that now in these tests?
They can.
Damn it.
Well, the study...
When they say everything's okay with you, that means you're faking. All right, tell us first of all what the study was, Earl.
They basically attach all these electrodes to your brain, down your legs, across your chest.
To your brain.
They put them all over your body, and then they're like, well, go to sleep. And you can't sleep on your side or on your stomach. You have to lie flat on your back.
Where did this take place at?
There's a Sleep Institute Center here on West 55th Street here in New York
What did that
City.
cost you?
About $15 actually.
Now, here's what kills me. To sleep overnight in Midtown costs you about $350 to $500, no matter where you go in town. So you somehow worked out a deal to stay overnight in Manhattan on 1903 prices. That really bugs me. I ought to do it for a week.
Yeah, I mean, I was stunned. It was like, well, your out-of-cost cost will be $15. I'm like, are you kidding me? And I was like, I'll gladly pay it. But it was the most surreal
Let me guess. So XM is paying it for the faking. All right,
exactly.
thank you. Yeah.
Is his sleep specialist Dr. Nick Rivera?
But it was $15. But it was just the most surreal experience I've ever had because
Sleeping?
What? Yeah.
Could you sleep?
No, not at all.
You never slept all night?
Not all night. I slept for about an hour, and then around like 2:00, these alarms started going off.
Because you were jacking off?
I wasn't jacking off, but apparently one of my heart monitors fell off. And the nurse came running in, and I was so out of it. I'm holding it in my right hand. It was supposed to be attached to your left hand.
You were definitely jacking off. You definitely were.
He is a lefty.
Now, when do you find out what's wrong with you?
I literally got the results 10 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They called me.
The envelope, please.
They called me 10 minutes ago, and I have a moderate case of sleep apnea, and I have to see an ear, nose, and throat specialist because apparently one of my passageways are blocked and surgery is an option.
The ass one.
Either that or you can prop up your head on a pillow. It's one way or the other. You need an extra pillow. All right, so that's taken care of. So no more bitching out of you.
I hope not. I just want this over with.
Right.
Because
did you tell them for whatever reason because you've got sleep apnea that you freak out and run out of here all the time?
No, I poured my guts out to these guys.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the specialist, she was just like looking at me. She kind of gave like that confused dog look. She just turned her head to the side. She's like, really? And a lot of those. And I was just, it wasn't exactly the most.
And then they gave you a prescription for breathe right strips.
All right, here's East Side Dave. Dave, your hair started to grow big over
Yeah, absolutely.
Break. Yeah.
I feel fantastic. I think I have like a Mozart look going for me.
No, I don't think
it's
so.
Wide on the sides.
I think Bernie from Room 222.
Okay,
You're starting to hit that.
Or that too.
Yeah.
And I feel fantastic. My Giants, 24-14, Ronnie B.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was that close. They scored again. Bucks scored again.
Bucks got a little something in garbage time, I think.
Yeah, a little garbage time thing.
But
so you are now his master, Fez's master for a week.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
I in fact,
all right, let me look at the calendar. How bad? How long before this goes bad and ruins the show? What's the over/under?
Look, as long as he minds his P's and Q's and by the way, you guys can call him whatever you want, but to me, he's no longer Fez. He's Slave Boy.
All right, Slave Boy.
Well, here's the thing. I will go the entire week as Dave's Slave Boy. I will fulfill my bet obligation. I'm the only one on this show that does. I pay off my bets, and I'm going to be an example to the guys.
Excuse me. Did I forget all about the 6-month bet that you had going on with the drug addict from Washington? That finally you got a free vacation?
Well, what happened was I did eventually pay off that bet. We kept doubling down.
That's what I don't want on the show. I don't want eventuals. I really wanted to get a fresh start in 2008. That's what I was after. And I come back to a Slave Boy bet.
Well, he's Slave Boy. He's going to do what he has to do.
I give it just, have you done anything yet to him?
No, because I wanted to start today. I wanted to start fresh on Monday.
Okay. So it runs Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. Look, if I want something from Slave Boy, if I'm feeling a little parched, which I'm starting to feel a little dry mouth right now.
Yeah.
I'd like Slave Boy to fetch me some water.
Is this where you throw water at him, Fez, and then the show is blown?
No, I would have to get him water.
Okay, then I would like some water right now. And Slave Boy, it's not that simple. Please talk to me more of a British accent rather than your weird Floridian thing you got going for you. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if Slave Boy had some etiquette.
Like I'm your butler or something?
I mean, Slave Boy, fetch me some water now with the British accent.
Fine, I will go get your water, sir.
Great.
Thank you.
Anyway, so that's taken care of. Pitsy, what did you do over the break? Did you get engaged finally?
No engagement news. I went away for a couple of days, went upstate, went hunting, did the nice Italian thing, just relaxed a little bit.
Wait a minute, you went hunting?
Yeah.
I didn't know Italians hunted.
Yeah, they hunt.
What did you get?
I didn't catch anything.
You didn't catch.
That's the problem.
What were you hunting?
I guess it was deer. I didn't see anything the 3 days I was up there.
No, I've seen nothing but deer for 2 weeks. So I don't know how, if you could go out of your way to want to shoot a deer, you wouldn't run into them.
There was no deer. I saw no deer.
Where were you?
In Saratoga.
All you got to do is drive along the goddamn highway and they'll run out in front of you.
He was hunting on the Saratoga racetrack. That's why he didn't see any deer.
They killed a very high-priced horse. All right, let me grab Lily, who's back as well with us today. And let me just give the 2008 fashion report. The hair looks fabulous. The style's there. It's a great look. You will make it on to the next week if we were doing one of those modeling shows.
All right. 2008 starting really well for me.
2008, the year Lily.
I'm hoping so.
I know
so.
What's going to happen for you in 2008?
I'm hoping I'm going to get a TV gig. Like on TV, not like behind the scenes.
You don't want it behind the scenes.
No.
What would the dream gig be?
Well, I always said my dream gig would be like Kelly Ripa's job because it's so easy. So that would be great, but I think I'd have to work up to
You want to
that.
be a hostess?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a hostess for my dad at his restaurant, so I would like to continue that on TV.
No, we had talked about this. You're going to start doing a gossip segment for us and keep us up to date with all the gossip this year?
Sure, yeah.
All right, so that'll be her thing. And then just treat it like you're on TV. If you want, have your friends come in and shoot it. You can use it as a national show. We'll have to really be professional with it.
Okay.
Because this is where all the jobs are right now. I don't know whether you've ever seen how many these Entertainment Tonight shows are out. There are tons of them. And it's the same story. Britney. It's all that was on for the last 2 weeks.
She's, what, did she have like a drug overdose?
Some kind of mental breakdown.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, the thing that no one ever really takes in during all their fun stuff seems to be a very sick person. Like there's something seriously wrong with her.
Yeah, well, she got intoxicated and she had to be removed from her house.
But it's not just that. I mean, I saw the picture. She's crazy eyes. You know, she's not drunk. She's crazy. Yeah. First of all, get someone else to get your cigarettes for you. Why are you getting your own cigarettes when you know people are laying for you at the gas station, at the 7-Eleven. There's 700 people every day who watch her buy smokes. If I was her manager, I'd say, here's 2 cartons. I don't want you running out to the 7-Eleven. You need any more cigarettes, call me. I'll drop a couple more cartons off. So that'll be your thing, because I don't know who all these people are, what they're doing. The Lindsays, there's a great story about a new book coming out about Tom Cruise that is just fucking bananas, where they say he's the number 2 guy in Scientology. He's going to sue him for $100 million. He's so pissed off. But they just went through every crazy fucking thing that apparently takes place in Scientology in his life. And really, to me, anyone who's religious looks nuts anyway. You know what I mean? So his religion is just not the accepted one, so it looks even crazier. But he's apparently furious with this.
My favorite thing in that is where they said that Suri Cruz, the baby, isn't his baby. That Katie Holmes was inseminated with L. Ron Hubbard's sperm.
And they said in a real Rosemary's Baby type way, like all these Scientologists were gathered around her, basically going, boil that dust back, boil that dust back. All right, so that's going to be big for you.
Yeah.
So 2008, what is your New Year's resolutions, Lily?
Well, I was going to be to exercise more.
Yeah.
But I can't exercise for the next 3 months.
All right, 3 months, you're going to be gaining weight.
Yeah.
Now, why would a girl do this? I could see the guys doing it in a
Ron
heartbeat.
and Fez, we roll hard and we roll deep, you know what I mean?
Are we going to win this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, who's all representing us against the O&A team?
It's going to be me, Bronx Johnny, and Eastside Dave.
Well, in an unofficial capacity. They said if I can, put myself on the scale, but I don't have a matchup. I basically told them that because my wife is, she's eating me out of house and home.
Right.
I call her stomach the Sarlacc pit at this point.
Right.
That I don't have exactly enough money to buy my own food. But because I weighed myself in, it's possible that I can be an alternate.
What did you weigh in at?
198.
What were you?
124.
All right, 124. See, if she gains 20 pounds... It's a major fucking disruption to life.
Right.
You gave 20 pounds, who knows? Not one of us would even pick up on it. Now, is Bronx Johnny the type of guy to stick with this?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I wish what we would have done, if we'd have known about this, put Pepper Hicks on a 2-week fucking thing where we forced him to lose weight and then just let him eat normal. After that, we'd have been perfect.
It's true.
We would have had a giant win. Is Bronx Johnny going to be able to pull this off?
I think Bronx Johnny has an excellent shot, yes.
Yeah.
Can I just give you a quick weird story?
Sure.
When Travis called me to ask who the contestants were last Thursday, I called everyone, and I called Earl and said, Earl, would you like to join the Biggest Gainer competition on O&A? And he said, no, I talked to my doctor, and he said it wouldn't be a good idea. No, I said, Ron.
You know he's lying.
I thought
such a lie.
I thought
No,
2008.
Dave, you're lying about what I told you.
I thought
you were
2008
totally
is going to
lying
be
when
the
you
year
told
of Earl not
Stepping
lying.
up.
No,
And I go,
totally telling you not telling the truth, Dave.
Why are you already screaming in 2008,
Right,
Earl?
Because he's accusing me of something.
Rest your adenoids. You know you get sleeping
I
disorders.
swear to Jesus and my
I
unborn
know you're telling the truth.
child that
I know
this
he
happened.
did. Now, Earl, why didn't you join the contest?
What I told Dave was, I said I would do the contest, but one of the things I had just had the sleep study done, and I said, and one of the things that the doctor told me to do was to keep my weight down. Do not gain any weight.
He told me the doctor said
Watch
I
my
can't join the O&A Biggest Gainer competition. Opie said it at 10:15 on Thursday. At 10:40, I made phone calls to every single member of our
totally
show.
did not say that.
Now, I'm let down Pitsy. I thought this would have been an easy one for Pitsy.
I was shocked myself.
What happened, Pitsy?
Well, I said if it started when I started working here, I would be winning already because all the weight I gained, but I'm actually trying to be a little more healthy. So
All right, so you're not part of the team.
No.
All right, so
He was a
really,
shoo-in.
this all rests on our team. It seems like it's going to rest on Bronx Johnny's shoulders.
It's Lily, Johnny, and if I'm getting the stipend.
Lily can't put on 50.
I'll do it.
It's going to take 50 pounds to win this.
I don't know. I mean, I'm going up against Travis, and I don't know if you noticed that Travis is really skinny.
Yeah.
And incapable
they
of
have
putting on
matchups.
weight.
All right.
So I'm
So
totally
you
winning
just
this
have to
one.
beat Travis,
Yeah,
and that's all.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Johnny has to beat Butch. Who the hell is he? First of all,
Right.
Good point.
Fucking ringer. I'm going to tell you right now, Opie plays the ringer game. This is a problem for us.
But that Butch is starting from 208. Johnny's starting at 198. So Johnny actually has a little bit of room. I think Johnny's going to win that matchup hands down.
All right. And who are you against?
Well, they didn't put me against anyone. That's why it's.
All right. Here's what we need to do. Fez, I need you in charge of this.
Okay.
And put them on the Fez Watley diet the way you eat. And the way what exploded your heart, just have them do the same thing. But also, think some protein shakes, whatever it takes. But I want this to have 100%. I want everything else off the table for you, Fez, and focus on this.
This is an athletic event that I can finally coach. I can participate in for you guys. It'll be cake with bacon icing.
And I'm going to really go out and see the people we can find to help you. Here's Hard Rock Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hello, boys. I'm going to offer, they have those trainers on The Biggest Loser. There is no one more qualified on weight gain than I.
Yeah.
I am more than happy to help, and you can even come down here. We can feed you here.
All we got to do is have anything off that deep-fried Hard Rock menu.
We'll just deep fry anything you guys want to eat. I know all about weight gain.
Chocolate guitars.
We have how long to do this? 3 months?
3 months, yeah.
How much you think you can put on in 3 months,
I
Lon?
think I could put on about 20.
All right, now you're trying to get on TV. Why would you
I
want to put on 20?
Well, this is okay. In 3 months, I'll just have Jonathan break up with me, and then I'll get depressed, and then just lose all the weight. That's how I lost all the weight before.
That relationship's real solid.
You were scary thin before.
Yeah.
Scary thin.
Yeah.
You're only going to be fit for The View by the time this is done.
Yeah. All right, nice stuff. Johnny, you're involved with this, too. You and Fez go hand in hand.
Nice.
All right.
Thanks.
Talk to you soon, my brother. And
See ya.
happy 08 to you. I hope you get...
Same to you.
I really hope that you get more famous pants.
I'm going to try. That's it. The year of the famous pants.
All right. Take
Goodbye.
care, my friend. There goes Hard Rock Johnny. So, look, let's face it. We got to beat O&A on this. We got to beat those guys.
I hear you. It's going to happen.
Pitsy really let me down.
Yeah, and the only reason why, like I said, I couldn't do it is because I have not paid my Time Warner Carnation bills since December. My wife, Ron, it was
Can we get her in it?
It was a real fun thing with the pregnancy and stuff until I actually saw them eat. And at this point, no offense, honey, but I'm not sure if it's really for the baby. Dude, does a pregnant woman really need to eat like ice cream and pickles at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yes. That's the fucking famous thing.
Or are they using this as an excuse because they finally can pig out?
cannot help it. They cannot fucking help it. It's
ate so
real.
much.
It's fucking real. You're literally eating for another person.
I know, but $130 on Saturday and Sunday's groceries.
Yes. This is what's going to happen. Fez, I also want you to be in charge of her eating as well.
No, okay.
Because I can't trust Dave. I can't trust Dave.
I'll make sure that pregnant woman gets to eat.
And I see her on the Pound Talk. I mean, she's putting on a lot of breast weight. There's,
That's-
enormous amounts
that's
of breast
my
weight.
wife.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Slave Boy, it's Master. It's not Dave. It's Master. That's what you call me. Thank you, Slave Boy.
Fine, Master.
You could call me Master Dave if you'd like, or you could also call me Master Dave, great one of accurate sports predictions.
What about Masturbator? Seriously, why did you bet on the fucking Bucks and ruin our show for the first week?
The Bucks were at home. They won their division. I thought it was all set to take on the Giants.
Dude, did you see what division they were in? They
The
were
NFC
in.
South.
Yes, there was nobody there. And then they couldn't beat anybody outside the NFC South. All they did was beat the worst fucking teams twice. That's all they did all year.
And aren't you sick of John Gruden's faces now?
It's terrible.
Stop with the faces constantly. It doesn't have the same type of power.
This is the other thing that bothers me. And it bothers me, and it's why I would like to take away some of the fucking franchises from cities that don't fucking deserve it. Tampa, went and sold their tickets to fucking Giants fans.
Yeah.
Giants fans are willing to fucking pay extra, get on a plane, fly down there, get a hotel to root their fucking team on, and the people that live locally sell their fucking tickets. Now, who's got fans, Fez? Where's the city with fans? That frustrated me. And then B, your team did have a losing record last year. This year they came back and won the division. You don't wait around to the end of the game to applaud where they fucking got 1 year, and who knows, let's get them next year. You know, the old Bum Phillips, we knocked on the door. Next year we kicked the door in.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, they fucking leave it just to Giants fans in the stadium. Really bugged me, Fez.
You know, with those fans, though, they've suffered through so much. I can understand frustration when it's one and done in the playoffs.
How did they know that before the game? Before the game, they sell their tickets to the Giants. When the fucking Giants are driving, you're seeing Eli going, he's telling the fucking fans, keep it down, because they know he's playing in front of Giants fans. It was driving me nuts.
And also, I think 75% of those fans show up for that dopey pirate ship that shoots the cannon off when they get into the red zone.
Yeah.
It's not just only when they score a touchdown. They shoot a cannon off. Teams sometimes don't score in the red zone. Or, they miss field goals in the red zone.
It fires again after they score.
No, I know, but it fires.
We didn't fire much yesterday.
But it fired when
Twice.
they get to the red zone. That's retarded. That's like if every time in baseball, guys got to second and third, they shut off fireworks. It doesn't mean they're going to score. Nothing means.
We got a guy on second.
What?
All of a sudden, Chief fucking knock a double comes jumping out. He's doing a funny dance. But Fezzi, the thing that pissed me off more, and your thing is they have every right to be frustrated. Come on, man. Look at the Chicago Cubs, what they've fucking been through for years. Their fans show up. Their fans stay. This bullshit of we're only here if we win the Super Bowl, that's not being a fucking fan. That's being a front runner.
Say what you will about Boston. I remember in '97 when they lost in the playoffs,
Yeah.
the fans gave them a standing ovation, so much so that Nomar Garcia-Parra got onto the dugout and then gave the fans a standing ovation for sticking with them through the entire thing. But they at least stuck through the entire
I agree.
thing. It's the playoffs.
I agree with you. And your team fucking goes from like having 4 wins last year to making the playoffs. Those fans should have fucking stayed there, Fezzi. Let alone not sell their fucking seats and choice seats. You know, you're looking down around the fucking field and there's Giant fans there. How does that happen? What's the whole point of a home field advantage?
Oh,
you should be slave boy. Carrying the fucking sins of that city on your back.
Well, it's, all I can say is wait till next year.
Is that why you left early?
Leaving early is when there's no game plan, when John Gruden doesn't have a game plan going into the playoffs.
Then fire the son of a bitch. Why don't you sit and boo like you're from Philadelphia? Why don't you get a big fuck you Gruden going like the way I grew up when I was a kid? But you don't fucking leave.
No, if you have to beat traffic that badly on the last game of the year, then really, you should never be into the stadium
You
again.
live in Florida. Be in the traffic and put the fucking top down. And the whole time I lived in Florida, all I had was fucking rag tops.
There's no reason for leaving early on a playoff game.
That whole thing to me was an embarrassment. And there's a lot of teams and a lot of different sports that do not deserve the fucking franchise. They're not real sports fans. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, I'm a Giants fan that's living in Florida. I went to the Bucks game yesterday, and it was if you're a Bucks fan, it was just embarrassing.
In what way?
Well, first of all, in everyone's seat they put these huge red and white Buccaneers stupid fucking flags, so that whenever there's an important play going up, not only is everybody standing, but they're waving these flags above their heads so nobody in the stadium can see anything.
So they're handing out flags to people to wave?
Wow.
That fires up a crowd.
That is...
That fires up a crowd.
First of all, it's a ripoff of the Steelers' terrible towel.
Which they brought from home.
Exactly. This is more akin to the rally monkey.
Yeah,
and that is, everyone knew the rally monkey was the cheesiest
Stalin
thing.
used to do shit like this. Hey, here's a fucking sign for you to fucking carry for me. Fez, it's an embarrassment that they sold those fucking tickets to the Giants fans. You got to at least see that.
Yeah, those people are scumbags that would sell their tickets and let Giants fans sit there on the 50-yard line.
What they ought to do is go around the fucking stadium, find out during the playoffs, oh, okay, this seat is filled by a fucking Giants fan. Somebody eBayed that. You're not getting fucking tickets next year. Because these are the season ticket holders.
Absolutely.
And what do?
Yeah.
They sell their fucking seats to people from New York.
And it can be prevented. Apparently, Giants fans, some season ticket holders were doing that for the Patriots game the week before. And what happened was the Giants leaked it out to actual Giants fans who wanted to go. Hey, there's Giants tickets being put on eBay right now. So then Giants fans went and bought eBay tickets before Patriots fans could buy those tickets.
Well, that ain't going to happen in Florida. They're not going to be able to fucking... do you know how much money they make down there? It's nothing. Minimum wage is the highest you can make in the state of Florida.
I suppose.
So, I guess they sell for that reason. But again, Fezzy, you're not real fans.
Oh, I think they're total real fans. The stadium is sold out every season now.
Yes, with the other fucking fans. It wasn't before they went to the Super Bowl. And then when they did their Super Bowl parade, you know how many people showed up for it? Now, first of all, what does the fucking stadium seat?
The stadium holds like 77,000, I think.
Their fucking Super Bowl parade, 100,000 people showed up for it.
Oh, my Lord.
That's a Who concert. They basically got a Who concert. So those people, I'm not even going to get into it. Fez, you're fucking slave boy and slave boy for a reason.
I will be slave boy for this week. I will fulfill my bet.
So you hate John Gruden?
Yeah, I hate John Gruden after yesterday.
Up to that point, you loved him?
I wasn't real happy with sitting everybody the last 4 weeks of the year, because that seemed to just lay in the rust. That's what I was worried about, and that's what it looked like yesterday.
Not in the first fucking quarter. The fucking the people that were flat were the Giants.
And then they had no gas for the last 3 quarters.
First 3 possessions of the Giants were 3 and out. You know? And it was because your special teams fucked up. People love to point the finger, but I don't see anything that John Gruden did badly. I just don't like his annoying faces.
It just seemed
his face is hideous. That redheaded fucking scary look.
Okay, you don't have to go like that. I'm redheaded.
All right, so that happened, but let's face it, none of those fucking teams are going to be around at the end of the year. The Giants, who they play next week?
What are you
Dallas.
talking about?
They got
they're playing the
Dallas next
Cowboys.
week.
Yeah.
They have a good shot to beat the Cowboys.
Come on.
Eli's best game was the first game of the year where the Giants put 35 on the Cowboys.
The Cowboys are not going to give up home field advantage.
Look, the Cowboys are good at home against every team but the Giants. The Giants sometimes can beat them. Oh, do not discount the Giants against the Cowboys.
Find out what the line is for Miro. Stacey, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm a Cowboys fan. I live in Carolina, right?
Yeah.
And I got some tickets to go to the Cowboys and Panthers game right before Christmas in Charlotte. And, dude, it was the same deal. There were more Cowboys fans there than there were Panthers fans. I mean, that fucking city, dude, there's so much, like...
Let me tell you, when I start to take fucking teams away from certain cities, I will leave the Cowboys in Dallas. I will leave them there.
Well, they have a tradition.
Yeah. The Redskins, I'm going to leave them.
Okay.
Eagles, they get their team. Miami Dolphins, I'm not too sure about. I'm going to tell you the truth. They definitely was their baseball team.
Anyone in Florida could get their teams swapped out. I mean, are people really Jacksonville Jaguar fans, even if they did upset the Steelers? Do people really like
First of all, there's
Jacksonville?
not enough people in Jacksonville. I go to Jacksonville at night. There's nothing there. Right. I mean, they closed down their city.
What do you got, Earl?
Cowboys are favored by 7 points.
7 points.
I would take the action on that if you're a Giants fan.
You'll take the action on anything.
I got a problem. I need to stop.
You'll take the fucking action on anything.
As long as my action is against Fez. 2-0 against that guy.
Yeah, well, it's really worked out to be some great radio, too. He got you water and spoke in a fucking English voice.
Yeah, my back is feeling a little itchy, slave boy.
What do you want me to do?
English accents, please scratch my itch.
You want me to scratch your itch?
Please, yes. Oh, and while you're doing it, tell me I'm handsome.
All right, so Lily, what did we say your 2008 was?
TV gig.
TV gig.
Yeah.
Come on. All right,
It's all about television.
David, what about you?
You're handsome.
Thank you. I'm going to definitely...
It has 3 scratches on the back and it's done. It's really a good radio. God, what's your 2008?
For me, I'm going to make a serious attempt to drink once a week, and that's it.
This is your version of quitting. So you're saying your new health thing for you in 2008, you're going to get drunk 52 times. Could you imagine if you said to most people, you have to be drunk 52 days this year? They would panic.
I never thought of it like that.
Your life gets better by only being drunk 52 days.
Well, that's opposed to 104, you know, and sometimes, you know, if we have day off or something.
So you're trying to say you're trying to take the time that you annihilate it from 33% of the time of your waking life down to about 15, 16%.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to start.
Best of luck to you, big man.
Thank you.
I hope it all works out. I have a feeling it will.
Okay.
But what happens if you do drink during the week?
Oh, I mean, it's not so much the week. It's Fridays and Saturdays. I get so
You just want to
annihilated.
pick one.
So
just pick one to get annihilated.
Either Friday or Saturday is going to be. Is New Year's
Now,
resolution?
has this led to any personal problems? Has there been any problems that popped out of it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've broken lamps. I've broken things that she likes. I've misplaced. I fucking lost her hairbrush. I don't know what
You don't know what you're doing. You're so drunk you don't know what you're doing.
I was singing into it. You know, the phone calls. I'm making phone calls to threatening phone calls to staff members of Opie and Anthony. And it's just like, it's time to go. I drank on Thursday 10 shots of vodka in 1 hour, you know, just to see if I could do it. And it was...
Let's guess, you can.
Maybe give up the phone
All
instead.
right, so you're going to be down, you're 08, drunk 52 times.
52.
Okay. What about for you, Earl?
Resolution: stay healthy, get better organized, and
You're not unhealthy. You're not.
be healthy.
You went to a sleep apnea diet guy, and now you won't be part of a contest.
be healthier, and date in 08. That is definitely a goal.
You got to get laid, right? No, wait. Or else you end up on Pal Talk having sex with Fez.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I really want to date in 08, because I have no intention of having sex with Fez.
Yeah. Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey,
Yeah.
Fez. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, Eastside Dave only shooting to drink once a week, so mediocre Father of the Year?
Mediocre Father of the Year would not
nice.
be a bad thing for Dave.
I'll take that.
Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
The good thing is there's not going to be a long, drawn-out custody battle for this kid. It's just going to take 3 hours of listening to Ron and Fez.
I don't know.
Just let the jury listen, not even to a tape. Listen live of why he should not be able to be with that baby.
No.
And you know what, Dave? You know I love you, and I love Casey.
Yeah.
But please, Juno this baby. Just fucking Juno it.
No. I have not got
Just
Juno.
yes.
I will
Juno
never,
the baby.
Could never give away this precious bundle of joy, which
Yeah.
we will find the sex on Monday.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I gotta take Monday off because I'm gonna have to go with her this time.
Do me a favor, find out your sex too.
I think it's male.
If they can find your dick, I would fucking be so relieved.
I'll take it out.
All right, my New Year's resolution, I've thought about this, and this is a fucking definite, and it's got to happen. It's not just for me, but it's for everybody. In 2008, I'm going to stalk and kill Osama bin Laden. It's fucking too long. I'm putting together a team, and I'm going to kill that son of a bitch in cold blood. I do not want George W. Bush to leave office with this still happening. It's got to be taken care of. I don't want to bring back the 9/11 memories for everybody. We thought he'd be dead in a couple of weeks. I let it go. I didn't want to get involved. Look, it looks like no one else is going to do it. I'm going to put together a team. I'm going to stalk and kill Osama bin Laden. Now, I'm doing this separately from XM Satellite Radio. I don't want anyone saying, "Oh, this company they sanction us." This is my own thing. It's me and a couple of renegades I'm putting together. And anybody's interested, 866 Ron Zero Fez, 866 Ron Zero Fez. We're going to need money. We're going to need guns. Obviously, we're going to need lawyers.
Right.
That goes without even saying, because a lot of people are going to think I'm stepping outside. But apparently, the U.S. military can't make it happen. The CIA can't make it happen. Nobody else seems to care. I'm going to fucking do it on my own. Stalk and kill Osama bin Laden. 08.
Makes the rest of our resolutions look pretty trivial.
Oh, I don't know. You're drunk only 52 times? I don't think that's bad at all.
No, it's very ambitious.
I think it has to happen. And it's got to happen in 08. And apparently it doesn't bother anyone else. I I watch these debates on TV, and no one ever says, hey, if you elect me, I'll kill bin Laden for you. I think people would like it. I think the country would feel better. I think it would bring, I think if you're a Democrat, you want it. If you're a Republican, you want it. Even the independents would want it. The Baptists want it. The Jews would want it. Everybody, I think, is going to want this. So, 08, stalk and kill Osama bin Laden. Now, I don't want to make a big deal with him. I'd like to get his head on a stick touring around to different schools. But that, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Okay. All right? Yeah. I want to do an HBO thing or maybe a pay-per-view thing with his head and then take it around to the school kids.
I would buy that.
Of course you will. It's all going to happen in 08, though. Nick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some hardware and some trigger pullers I'd like to volunteer from out in Wyoming for you.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, my friend.
Yeah,
it's really great to hear people get... Look who it is. It's our good friend, Club Soda Kenny. Hey, Kenny.
Good morning, my patriot.
How are you?
Okay, I'm chomping at the bit to kill Osama with you.
Wow, I had no idea I'd have Club Soda Kenny with me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It's a long time coming, and he deserves it.
It's really too long. I don't know why no one else is talking about this. I would have rather personally have done this than the Iraq thing. If we could have just, but I'm not going to ask the government for any money. We'll do it on our own. It's got to happen, though, Kenny.
Yeah, Ron, not to get off the subject, O&A morning, 6 to noon.
Oh, I understand. Thank you. Way to be there. Way to plug for him. I appreciate it, Kenny. Have a great 08, my friend.
All right, I'm with you, buddy.
All right, take care.
All right.
I can count on Kenny. He's the one who took out Bobo. So I know I can get him. Maybe first thing happens, Kenny hurts Osama's wrist. That slows him down, gives the rest of us a chance to get off a kill shot.
Can I join the task force, or is it too late?
You know what? I would love to have you in there. I'm going to have you operating phones. I can't have you in the field.
Hello, task force.
You're helping, too, because we're going to have paperwork and stuff.
Oh.
I know a lot of people that can get guns and stuff. You need weapons, right?
That's right. Plenty of weapons.
Yeah.
Plenty
I know
of
the
weapons.
people.
And I'm going to tell you right now, the people that join me, there's not going to be any background checks. If you're bikers, good. Come on in. If you got a couple of problems in the back, who am I? I'm not Jesus. I'm not here to judge you. All right? All I want is to stalk and kill Osama bin Laden 08. No one else is talking about it. It's got to happen. Watley, what's your big 08?
My big 08 is to complain less and to see less of the inside of my apartment, to actually have some fun on these weekends instead of being the hermit that I've really been.
Well, you've blown me away, Fez. Way to go, big man. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey there, Ronnie. This is Mike from Missouri. I'm an ex-Army Ranger, ex-sergeant, and I'd like to join you. And, Fezzy, hey, listen, if you'd like to get out of your house, I can come up there and kick your ass out of your apartment and make you work for it.
Not a bad idea. Mike, you're part of the task force. And it's really, at this point, just a coalition of the willing. It really is.
It's going to be fun.
How do you know all these people that are strapped, Lily? What's going on with you?
Uncles in jail and, connections.
Oh, boy.
We don't,
Yeah.
It's that side of the family,
Both sides of your family. There's no side of your family that's good.
The one that we don't really see a lot, we don't really talk about that much.
Yeah.
Criminals.
Gypsies? Gypsies, transom, and thieves?
Criminals, yeah.
What are you, a lot of baby stealers in that family of yours? Albanian family?
There's some, yeah.
Do me a favor. If you don't know this baby.
I can't know it.
And I hope that you do.
I didn't even
watch around Lily. You didn't even like the baby?
No. I didn't
Dave.
like the movie.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No.
You liked that little girl, though, didn't you?
No.
Oh, see, I kind of agree with you on the movie. I wasn't a big fan of the dialogue. I think that little girl's just adorable.
I don't want to be chauvinistic. I don't think I am. Lines coming out of that teenage girl's mouth. It felt like those lines should have been for a late 20s, early 30s man.
I understand. It was like a hipster fucking driven dialogue. I understand that thing.
Yeah.
But she's adorable. That little girl's adorable.
Yeah, but you can say that about anything that has teenagers in it. I mean, any of the dialogues, like, yeah, what 16-year-old says that?
No,
you know?
I thought Days
I
of
think that's
Confused was
anything.
highly believable. There's a lot of teenage movies that have believable dialogue.
Check you later.
Well, that's how people talk.
I know, man. I'll use that fucking line constantly. Check you later. Here's James. James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I'd like to personally donate $20 to your hunting down of Osama bin Laden.
I'm going to probably have all the money run through Dr. Steve because I am pretty bad with cash. If I get it, I spend it. So I might, need a budgetary thing. Why not have Dr. Steve look into this?
As long as he sets up an actual fund and doesn't transfer the money into, gift baskets.
Whatever it
or
takes.
Cigars.
And we'll talk about some of the gifts that came in. By the way, Fezzy, some people were disappointed at ronfez.net. This was the first year we did not open up our presents on the air. And people bought us presents, but that stupid end-of-the-year award thing ran forever.
Like every award show.
Just ran too long. So we have to get back around and thanking people for that. And we do. The Christmas presents were ridiculously great this year. And it was really a lot of fun to the year-end stuff.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
They got me the best video game ever.
What was that?
Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh, that's for the Wii?
That's for the Wii. It's fucking great. Just every single Mario game that's ever come out is the gold standard. I'm sorry. And, I know other people play more adult games, John Clancy's Splinter Cell, and pretend that they're in the Army. I don't care if my fucking favorite game is a cartoon plumber. It's consistently the best game in video game history.
Well, that game's been around for now, 25 years in one way or the other?
Yep.
Since Donkey Kong started?
Exactly. Since Donkey Kong, Mario was the hero. Then they went to Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Then from Mario Brothers, Super
when
Mario.
did Donkey Kong might even be older? No, about 25 years, right?
Yeah, Donkey Kong is early 80s, and Mario was the guy.
Right.
And then from that, he was such a hit. In fact, he stole the scenes from that video game that then they created Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
And that, not to be confused with Super Mario Brothers, which came out on Nintendo.
See, I was confused for a second, so I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I hate to give you an update here, but your chick is eating. It looks like toast.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So it's just a constant.
The bread just flies out like Frisbees.
Yeah.
It's insane. We went through so much. Dare I finish a gallon of milk, for Christ's sake?
Really?
I got yelled at for that the other day.
Don't worry, you'll be getting some fresh milk yourself.
Oh, Jesus.
It's all going to work out
for
for you.
the baby.
By the way, HTJ has walked out on us, Fez.
Really?
She's gone. She got up early this morning, and I noticed all of her stuff was missing. And apparently she's heading for Chicago.
Oh.
So she's gone. She's out of our lives.
She has to be with him.
Yeah, I know. Even though I don't think he's any good for her.
No. He hasn't been for a long time.
Thank you.
He doesn't. What the problem is, he doesn't fulfill her needs.
No.
Like fucking her.
We knew.
He's so blunt and stupid.
I wasn't
Seriously.
But it seems like it wasn't even a hard decision for her.
I don't know. It's just that she didn't want to talk it over with anybody. She just got up and off she went. So she's gone.
She refused to come over our house to talk about it yesterday.
Sure, she didn't want to lose a sandwich. She walks in there with her lunch and it's out the door. It's all gone. Pitsy, what are your plans for 08? To turn down more things to get on the air?
No, actually, I want to lower my stress level. I'm going to not yell anymore. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm. So nothing for the show.
Oh, well, I hope that adds to the show.
You know what? It's very interesting for me to say how many people whose 08 things are just for themselves. Fez is like, yes, I'm going to leave my house on the weekends. Like the rest of us should be happy. He thinks that I'm trying to do something for humanity. I'm trying to do something for the country. Pitts is like, I'm going to yell less and reduce my stress level. What stress should you have? The stress of turning down representing Ron and Fez on the O&A show? Is that the fucking stress? A girl is taking your place, Pitsy. A girl.
Well, I don't know if there was anybody in my weight class that I would match up with that was as heavy as I was.
That's the point. To win.
That makes you the shoe-in.
Hey, Coke, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
I have a plan to help you out with Osama bin Laden.
Go ahead, brother.
You have the full support of the gays
behind you. The Call of Duty clan of the Whack Bag, led by 5-star General.
Did he say
Robert
the
Kelly.
gays?
The gays. GAAY.
Yeah. Okay. So the gays are with me.
Yes, we're in training in Call of Duty 4.
All right.
And just give us real guns, and we'll be off.
Yeah, because it's the same thing. All right. Thanks a lot, Coke. Have a great 08. It's all happening. It's all coming down. And I can't wait. I think this is really going to be good for everybody. All right, we're going to take a break here. You know, one of the things I want to do in 08, Earl, try to follow along with what XM wants the show to run like anymore. Not this, they go for an hour and a half here and 45 minutes. Strict commercial breaks. That's it. Ron and Fez Show.
It's the Ron and Fez Show on XM 202.
Graffiti artist and consultant to designer Mark Echo. He was arrested for spray painting subway cars in Brooklyn.
You know, I'm a fan of the graffiti because I was an old school graffiti artist myself. My specialty was the peace sign, just the word the who, the backwards SWAT sticker. I'd draw the road runner, just the word the who, repent 13, the word the who. Yeah, those type of things.
The guerrilla movement, that's the way it goes, and it's the art of getting up, getting known, and then you take that vehicle and you go other places once they know you.
The higher you can tag something, the more respect you're going to get. The more outlandish you tag, the more respect you're going to get in the community.
I know a person, everywhere they go, they tag Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass. Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass.
Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass. Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass. Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass. Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass.
When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
Everybody else can live by the rules except for the graffiti artist. When you see the Mighty Horse rocks, you don't spell rocks R-O-X.
When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
What about my tag, Monkey House? Only I pronounce it like this, Monkey House.
When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Monkey House rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
Monkey House, because that's the name I tag with. Monkey House of D-Sippers.
When Monkey House rocks, he rocks the D-Sippers. When Monkey House rocks, he rocks the D-Sippers.
Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass.
Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass.
When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass. When Mighty Horse rocks, he rocks a fat ass.
Mighty Horse rocks the fat ass. All right, then here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a plane and tag the sky.
Shot a boo gray.
There it is. That's Sleeves. We wanted to play that because Sleeves had an enormously successful one-man show that he put on. It was a one-man play up in New Hampshire. I would love to get that show to New York City in a kind of an off-Broadway capacity in 08. Who wants to be in charge of that?
Oh, I want to be that. I want that.
It's amazing how quick everybody beats Pitsy to the punch. Really disappointed with him so far in 08.
I love
Who
him.
doesn't love Sleeves? He's just the best.
My brother bought about 6 Sleeves albums and put them in all the stockings for stocking stuffers.
Very nice.
So my mom and dad got Sleeves.
Yeah, your parents need to hear cursing. So, congratulations to Sleeves. Also, I didn't say this to Earl, but Earl seems to be starting as a winner in 08 because I believe Earl was the first person who was part of Obama-mania, which is not only sweeping the nation, but Germany. Now very, very big into Obama-mania. They say that this is their favorite president, hopeful, since JFK. They're comparing him to JFK, who Germany has had a long love affair with JFK.
Yeah.
So, Earl, you picked him first.
Yep, right out the gate, I picked him, and he won Iowa very handily, and he's in some polls he's leading it by 13 points in New Hampshire. I'm psyched. I'm unbelievably psyched.
Now, to step back a little bit, since Earl's the only one who's picked a candidate, and just treat it as sports, politics as sports, it was amazing to see how quick the media, after just the one Iowa caucus, which is madness anyway, decided Romney's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hillary is done. They've jumped on the side of the front runners so quickly that if I was a front runner now, if I was Obama or Huckabee, I'd be a little nervous to see how quick it can fucking turn on you.
And you would think they would have learned something from like 92 when, you know,
They don't learn anything.
President Clinton, at the time, Governor Clinton started off real slow.
Yeah. Well, again, being big in Iowa would not matter for anything else. If it was like, if you're like a band, we're really big in Iowa. Fuck you. We're not playing your album. But for whatever reason, it works for president.
I actually want to know why Iowa gets, you know, the first thing, why then New Hampshire gets the second. Like, what?
They've always done that. I don't know why.
But, yeah, who determined those, quite frankly, like, mediocre states to be...
Here's the weird thing. If you lived in Iowa, or New Hampshire, you would have met anyone who's ever run, because they go out and meet every single person who lives in these little states. Now, if you live anywhere else, you live in Chicago. No, I've never seen a president. But if you happen to live outside of Des Moines, oh yeah, I remember Joe Biden. He washed my car for me. Nice man. They go around and meet each person. Earl, were you just on top of the world with Obama?
I was beaming. I was like literally floating on air. I'm calling people.
Now, did this get on your nerves, though, John Edwards? John Edwards, his theme song is In the Name of Love. The U2 song about a nice black man being shot to death. And I felt like when they went to him and he's like, don't worry, and he starts playing that song, I'm like, hey, you're not happening. But, Earl, you ran into the streets. Was it like the Mets in '69 for you?
It was like a man landing on the moon. It wasn't
Yeah.
even that. It was like not only did a black man win, you know, he won the primary. He won a very white state too.
White primary.
Well, the state is like 98% white.
No, that's true.
You know, so it's not like he got out the urban vote, because there's no urban.
Yeah, well, shouldn't they mix it up? Shouldn't it be maybe Iowa and then a place more urban rather than... New Hampshire is just like, you know, Hicks of the North.
But it's been done that way forever. I don't know why it's been chosen, but it's almost a tradition in this country.
Why do all the pundits feel they have to wear warm winter sweaters when they broadcast from New Hampshire? Like, for some reason, a suit with their coat isn't good enough. They have to dress like Bill Cosby and put on a sweater by the fire.
Again, it's part of that tradition. It's it's not a suit and tie state. It's New Hampshire. It's the northern version of the South. You know, because it's really, you know, small towns up there.
Yes.
The people come out and they take it. I give them all the credit in the world. They act like citizens. I can't say that for every state, but they act like citizens. They come out. They take some interest. And I will say this: I'm not on any Obama bandwagon, Earl, because I don't think change is enough. I'd like to hear some specifics. But from a public speaking point of view, the speech that he gave in Iowa was fucking dynamite. And I always bitch about these presidential candidates, and most of the presidents, not really good public speakers anymore. Yeah. I thought that from a public speaking point of view, really good. Now, that's just the speaking part. The what he has to say is just, I'm going to do something different.
I think he does a better Bill Clinton than Bill Clinton's wife, because that's all Clinton was when he wanted to get elected, was that change. And the if you keep Bush in, it's going to equal more of the same and all that. And
right.
That's all Osama's been doing.
I understand, but the way he says it, he does remind you of the '60s public speakers. Mm-hmm. He does remind you of the Kennedy brothers. He reminds you a little bit of Martin Luther King. He has a decent delivery when he's speaking. I can't say that about any of the other candidates, although I may be a Huckabee guy.
Down to earth, because?
No, I just think that ain't guy that could drop 110 pounds. He's got... It's almost like Biggest Loser. It's like you're pulling for him.
You rarely see his kids with him, but they were bigger than him before he lost the weight. They are a couple of big boys and a big girl, and you rarely see them on a stage.
Did you guys follow the Iowa thing? Were you paying attention?
I was flipping on to it, yeah, back and forth.
Yeah, I was locked in all day.
Oh, yeah?
I was basically treating it the same way I treated Wild Card Weekend. Just, I really wanted to set it up. I was treating Fox and CNN as if they were ESPN, and I was just looking at it from a spectator point of view. But I was happy for Earl because everybody busted his balls acting like this Obama thing was just going to lose steam fast, and it's just the opposite. After winning Iowa, the medias act like he's a slam dunk.
Yeah, and that's happened before. I mean, wasn't Gary Hart like a huge favorite for he was winning primaries left and right until the sex thing? I mean, you
can lose anything,
right?
But it's fun for a little while. Why it's lasting, Because if you, who the hell doesn't want change? Even the Republicans are running on change.
That's true.
The Republicans are running on. I'm nothing like Bush. And it's really kind of interesting to see. And I don't remember this at any time in my lifetime before, but the two parties themselves are really split. There are people that are going, we want the party to go in this direction, more or less the old way, and then new people pulling at each party.
Right.
So it is a gigantic year to be involved, at least in the primaries.
And at least with Obama, he's getting everyone involved. He's drawing people in. He's drawing independents. He's drawing women. He's drawing blacks. He's drawing whites.
And I will agree with that. I mean, but while you're saying that earlier, he still only got 37%. It's not like he's polling at 70%. He still doesn't even have half of his own party. So let's not act like he's united a country. He is not.
Well, you also got to remember this guy was like barely a blip a few months ago. I mean, everyone pretty much anointed Hillary the nominee, and now she's lucky she might finish second in most of these polls. She's not even she finished third in Iowa.
She's still winning the national polls, though, right?
Yeah, by the latest national poll, she was up by a few percentage points.
Brad, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, I wanted to get your take on Ron Paul getting banned from the Fox debate last night.
Basically, the way Ron Paul's being treated bothers me about the whole concept of these parties and the fact that the media is also big corporations. They do not want the guy's voice out there. He's got, out of everybody, I mean, if you're talking about change, Ron Paul is the guy who's saying, let me jerk the fucking wheel of this car called America. Let me just jerk the wheel and off we go and we'll see what happens. Obama is saying the word change, but it's going to be more of the same. He's not going to be vastly different than if Hillary got elected or John Edwards got elected. It's basically the same type of thing. It's going to be, a centralist type of government. Ron Paul says, I want other ideas out there. I follow the Constitution. Here I go. There are people in his party who really want to hear it. One of the great things about primaries is even guys that don't get elected, a lot of times those people's ideas get adopted by the party. You almost see the Republican Party and big media going, these fucking ideas scare us. We don't want any part of them. Yeah, to me, it's the dark side of the American political process that we don't even want to let the guy speak.
Yeah.
This past week in Florida, the Ron Paul blimp flew over my parents' house. It just says Ron Paul Revolution on it. And what's cool is it flies really low so that you can read the thing. It's very imposing up there.
Way to personalize this. We're talking about ideas. You bring it down to a single blimp that went over your parents' house. And it gives us that personal backstory that we look for in every story here. Here is Jeff. Jeff, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Earl, I have a question for you. I know you're behind Obama. Just educate me. Give me one idea or topic that he's going to bring new that none of these other candidates are bringing.
Dedication to public service.
Who's against public service?
I mean, like a mandatory public service policy. He's going to have the troops home in less than a year.
That's what he wants, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen.
No, he's like, what changes? I'm naming them. He's like, we will have the troops home in less than a year.
The president can't pull that off.
And he didn't say that, by the way. It's 16 months. He said he's going to pull out 20,000 troops per month for 16 months.
The actual terminology was redeployment, which is basically pulling them out. But he's like,
but who is not saying redeployment? The Republicans are saying redeployment.
Well, not
Nobody
all.
thinks that war is working, Earl.
Well, the Giuliani and McCain, they think the war is working, and McCain wants to stay there. He wants to have a presence there, and Obama.
Well,
wants
tell us what Democrat that Obama's different from.
I think he's different from Clinton. Certainly more different from Clinton.
Give us specifics, not just personality-wise.
As far as specifics, I think their healthcare philosophies are a lot different. I think they're.
Does either one of them have a health care thing that's going to happen?
I think the Obama plan is more realistic. Than
All right, what is the Obama plan exactly?
That I don't know specifically.
Sleep apnea?
I don't know that specifically.
I don't know it specifically. Yeah, you're a big fan. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm willing to see with all these people. I'm willing to see, but I'm not feeling overly optimistic about either party. I'm really looking for a big third party showing.
It has to happen. I think there's a good chance the Republicans could get reelected again if there's another third party. And do you want the same people who've been running the country for the last 8 years? But I'm not sure that Obama, maybe just because of prejudice, or Hillary because of sexism, I don't think they'll get elected. Don't see it happening.
Mike, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Yeah.
Good. The one thing I really like about Obama is that he's really upfront about, he's done some rails in the past. He might have done them off a few hookers' necks. Completely acceptable. He's willing to admit his mistakes. And I tell you, the speech he gave, the best part of that speech is when he said, "Feet so firm now." Love the guy. Yo!
He may bring back racism, Earl, and that'll be exciting for all of us. He'll bring back blatant racism. There's no doubt about that. But you know what? Again, when's the last time there was some excitement, positive excitement? The one thing that I feel, at least with Obama, is just not an anti-Republican thing that he's running on, like John Kerry, or an anti-Bush thing that he's running on. There is some of that Oprah optimism going on.
But do you think that that's only because he's not running against the Bush? What if, Obama and Hillary had been going in 2004? I think it could have been the exact same thing. It's just Democrats, polling for them not to go for Bush. So,
here's Kevin. Kevin, you're on Fez.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
I just want to say, I think it's a bad idea for Obama to pull the troops out. I'm a troop myself. I just got back from Baghdad. And as long as we're over there, we're taking the fight to them. As soon as we pull out, they're going to bring the fight back over here. No matter how bad or how good we've done Homeland Security, they're going to find a way in. So we should stay over there and keep the fight. Yeah, the terrorists, Al-Qaeda, anybody who wants to blow us up.
As long as we're over there, that's what the fight says. What do you say to that, Earl?
I would disagree. I mean, how much more money we want to spend over there? How much more money I'd rather spend that money here securing here. Put that money back in the Homeland Security. $2 trillion on this war is not going to get it done. It's not working. We have to do something different. We need a change.
Mike, you're on Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, two things. The first thing is, Giuliani's a hybrid candidate. He's got conservative views fiscally and military-wise, but he's got liberal views when it comes to gay rights, guns, and abortion. So I think that if people were to put aside their party views and just look at the guy, he offers a good appeasement to both sides. And one thing I'll say, Earl, all these guys who talk about the war's a failure, well, I live in New Jersey. We all live tri-state. It's been almost 7 years since we've gotten hit. Somebody's doing a good job somewhere. And you can criticize the war all you want. We're not getting attacked here in the U.S., and there's a lot to say for that.
Well, we didn't get attacked in the U.S. 7 years before nobody was celebrating. I mean, honestly, don't you guys just feel like that was just a one-time renegade thing? It wasn't a military operation against us. It was a terrorist operation.
Yeah, I do. We hadn't been hit since Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, so we had a nice
run. You're not going to give credit to everyone.
Seriously, we had a nice run.
Jimmy Carter was the best president ever.
Eisenhower, everybody down the line.
Here's Will. Will, you're on Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah, you guys talk a lot about having the troops pulled out of Iraq or whatnot, and yeah, we did spend $7 trillion on the war over there. That really is the only thing holding up our economy right now. Do you guys see what's going on with the housing market and all the people getting their homes foreclosed because of this, 100% financing garbage that's going on? If we pull out of the war, where are we going to spend this money? You're going to tell me that the government's going to pass all these public works projects to equate to the amount of money that we're spending?
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't that have been a better? I was just down in New Orleans over the holidays, and pulling into the town, and of course I was excited to to have a New Orleans vacation. But pulling into the town, I could not believe, I literally could not believe how far out that devastation goes 2 years after the fact. To me, it seemed like it happened 2 days ago. I'm sure to those people, they see something. Then I'm pulling into the city, I'm seeing people sleeping on the bridges. And I'm not talking about, 2 people. I'm talking like fucking tent city set up. And I'm like, why? What if we would have fucking put that money into New Orleans, What if we would have cared about our own shit?
Yeah.
And I'm personally, I'm embarrassed as an American to see how little we've done to help out down there. And that's going to run into big, big money. That's why they're afraid to get involved in it, because it ain't going to stop. It's going to go on and on and on. But again, would we rather be tied up in that or tied up in Iraq? That's not what we're talking about here, though. We were talking about, and you have to take a step back and just enjoy politics as a spectator sport. That's the only way not to be driven crazy and not to sit around like, and I hate to say it, blowhard, and go, the Democrats, the Clinton destroyed. Oh, I'm just saying, who was going to get in? Not even your own personal things. And so far, Earl on the show has picked the only winner.
Yeah, that's true.
He's picked Big Obama. He has done right now for politics what he once did for college football. He's Mr. Perfect right now in sports betting. Now, I don't see you picking anybody on the Republican side, Earl. Who's gonna get that ticket?
I think it is going to be Mike Huckabee. He seems
because of Iowa.
Not because of Iowa. I think again, there's this weird light around him right now, where he doesn't seem like politics as usual. He will cross party lines on issues, and the other candidates.
I like to see him cross some religious lines. That would impress me.
Talking about Mike Huckabee like he's Mick Jagger. A weird light around Mike Huckabee?
Yeah, I'm not picking up that at all.
That's the weight loss.
Yeah, I just think McCain is too old. Giuliani is just does not appeal to that base enough. Who else is out there? Mitt Romney, very stiff. And I just got to think it's Mike Huckabee.
Big Mike Huckabee. I think you would have never said that before Iowa.
You would think he would have embraced I Heart Huckabees by now.
It wasn't a big film.
Some kind of slogan.
Let's face it, that was not a big film.
I guess not.
All right, so tomorrow night is New Hampshire. Is that the election night?
Yep, tomorrow is the New Hampshire primary.
And tonight is what's left of college football championships.
LSU against Ohio State.
Yeah.
Is there any way they could both lose and just put that fucking season out?
It's a nightmare.
Yeah,
it's going to turn out that the best team was USC all along.
Yeah.
After their runaway victory. This is total bullshit.
Always in college football, there is no way to say who the champion is, because let's just face it right now. If you sat down and said, here we are at the end of the season in pros, who's the best? You'd have to say the Patriots.
Yeah.
But the truth is, they've got to play 2 more games in a fucking Super Bowl. You just don't get anointed by the other coaches or the sports writers. It's a bullshit system, and it's not worth fucking following.
If they don't come up with a tournament soon, I mean, this is going to be the most disappointing end ever. Who really knows if Ohio State is better than Oklahoma?
We're at the point now no one cares.
Yeah.
They do not care.
And LSU has 2 losses going into this thing. And how many teams just didn't even belong in their bowl game? Over the, Hawaii gets blown out. Illinois ruins
By the way, I
Rose
saw the
Bowl.
Hawaii kids getting off the bus. They were
great.
signing shit and all down in the corner. Yeah, they were just down there partying, having a hell of a time, being a bunch of Hawaiians. And I'm like, there's fucking people waiting to have them sign helmets and stuff. Who the fuck knows the kids from Hawaii?
No one.
How sick and weird is that?
Barely anyone knows the head coach's name, June Jones, and he's been there forever.
He was Atlanta before, right?
Right, yeah.
He was the one who got yelled at by, was it Jeff George yelled at him and made him cry on the sidelines?
I think you're absolutely right,
It was
yeah.
one of my favorite sports moments ever. Just saying a fucking coach get a face job.
I love that. I love when that shit.
I think Jeff George is still playing backup somewhere, right?
Oh, no, is he?
I swear to God, he got signed by somebody this year.
I think he got like one of those year deals, yeah.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
Kind of like when Vinny came back.
As a Giants fan, every time I see offensive coordinator Kevin Gilbride, I always just laugh when Buddy Ryan clapped him in the head. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
How much do we all miss Buddy Ryan? Hey, CJ.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? Georgia. Georgia's number one. Georgia's number one.
Yeah.
We fucking tore the shit out of the only undefeated team in the country. I don't care how overpowering we were. Everybody thought they were hot shit, and we just ate their asses.
You literally did eat their asses. All right, see, but there's that's the problem with this sport. You sit around at the end of the season. Why wouldn't you just say your team's number one? We had to sit around and listen to people tell us USF was a fucking good team earlier. That's how fucked up this entire system is. It's garbage. Stu, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up? I heard today that the coach for Hawaii, that June Jones guy, he just left today to go coach SMU. So they, he was there forever, and now
He just wanted to get back on the mainland.
He's going to try it, is he? All right.
What is SMU?
Southern Methodist?
The fuck? What?
Yeah, they've been around for a while. They've played in the Cotton Bowl or something before, right?
Oh, yeah.
They were those fuckers.
Yeah.
But I have friends who say that they're bigger college football fans, and in a year like this year, there's no way that college football is sparking more interest than professional football.
Well, I mean, it really comes down to this: you can be interested in anything you want. Don't make it good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly, but I mean, what I would say is I used to be like a huge college football fan and pro football, and I would get excited for the championship game. I'm so apathetic because this pro football is so good, I think, this year, and because it's not a playoff system.
The Giants Patriots game was so much fun and so exciting that I was literally glad that the Patriots won so we can keep that shit going.
Yes.
Here's my dream right now. The Patriots win 2 more close games. They go into the Super Bowl against the Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
And then that's Favre, the grizzled old veteran, making one last run at it against the undefeated team. Either way that happens, you got a great story.
Yeah, I'm rooting for that, or if the Giants can have a rematch.
Sure, of course you are. You're rooting for fucking Giants, San Diego.
No, I'm not rooting for San Diego. I hate the Chargers. I'm so
It's
pissed
hard to
off.
remember that San Diego's even in it.
Yeah.
Let's remember this. Or the Bucs. Oh, the Bucs aren't in it.
No, the Bucs aren't in it.
And everyone's going nuts that Norv Turner, got them their playoff victory against the Titans in a year where last
But look at you. You were so excited to beat the Bucs. That team shouldn't have been there.
Right, but
and the Giants fans are walking around here today like it's over.
If I'm a Giants fan, I wouldn't exactly say I have as much talent as the San Diego Chargers, who have LaDainian Tomlinson and all those guys. Antonio Gates.
Who do you think would have won at the end of the year? The Bucs or Tennessee?
I think Tennessee would have beat the Bucs.
I don't think so.
I think Hawaii would have beat the Bucs.
Oh, fuck it. Fuck it all. That Steelers game, though, was great, too.
Yeah, that Steelers game was a lot of fun. By the way, Roethlisberger, every time I look at him with a helmet on, it looks like Will Ferrell. And he looks exactly like Will Ferrell to me. And I've been trying to count that motherfucker out for years. He's got nothing. And then he does some extraordinary things, and then he does something stupid.
Yeah.
He's really fun to watch. I finally have to say, win or lose, the guy's a blast to watch a fucking football game. He really is.
Yeah, because he's big, but he can scramble.
He can run. He can throw. He'll throw interceptions. He'll do something stupid. I mean, he's really exciting to watch in a game.
Yeah, he's got that little bit. There's a few guys like that. That Matt Hasselbeck is kind of like, Matt Hasselbeck's going to make the best throw ever. And 2 plays later, the worst throw ever.
He's the poor man's Brett Favre. And you know what? I want to count him out, and he is fun to watch too.
Yeah.
That was a fun game.
Right, and I think that rematch will be real solid. Seahawks Packers.
Did you watch the Redskins game?
Yes.
The second the Redskins started winning, Collingsworth turned into that entire Sean Taylor is helping from heaven. Somehow Sean Taylor is reaching down from heaven and helping. There's a magic. You can feel it. They believe something is going on here. Now, seconds later, they give up 2 touchdowns. Sean Taylor doesn't take any heat. Why doesn't anyone say, what's wrong with Sean Taylor? Has he forgotten us?
He got distracted in heaven.
Why is it only the recent dead that can help you from heaven? Why can't anyone say, looks like Ben Franklin is helping the Eagles? Why do why isn't Brett Favre's dad helping him this year?
Yeah.
Can you only be dead for a short period of time to be able to somehow get involved in the game?
In fact, you would think it would be just the opposite. If you're a new ghost, you're going to explore heaven. But if you've been dead for a long time, you're probably bored with heaven. So I would think someone, who's been deceased for a long time, that's the ghost who's going to help you in a football game.
It would seem like if you just died, you would have an awful lot of stuff to do.
You want to check out God, I think, for starters. So you're not going to worry about fucking helping out Joe Gibbs.
I don't understand why a guy who really, I hate to say it, doesn't do all that much while he's alive, somehow become the world's greatest dead person. And they will make you so embarrassed to like sports by the shit that they say. The stuff that people say about sports, as if somehow a sports victory helps the surviving people from Virginia Tech move on. It's not true. When there's a mass murder like that, no amount of sports victories brings back those kids. It doesn't make anyone feel better. Stop it. Stop fucking acting like your product matters more than it does.
I just thank Jesus that Brent Musburger wasn't calling the game with Chris Collinsworth, because Musburger gets into those storylines.
He is
so
insane,
bad.
That little man.
He still is waxing poetic about Jake Plummer for the Arizona State comeback. And you're like, fuck! It's like, I haven't seen a comeback this great since Jake Plummer in '97. Okay! It's 11 years ago. Jake Plummer's barely a good pro.
What if anyone's like 18 watching those games and they hear this shit that comes up? Like, what? Galloping Ghost? What are you talking about? No, it's an embarrassment.
Yeah.
It's an absolute embarrassment to be a sports fan. The coverage is just unbearable. And it's just... And I'll throw it back in. When you watch politics, it's the same exact way. It's almost the same people on cable talking about sports as talking about politics. If there's the slightest win, nobody can stop this guy.
Yeah.
We went through this with Minnesota Vikings. Remember on this team where I'm like, on this show? I'm like, stop talking about the Minnesota Vikings. I know you've been watching ESPN. The second they lost to the Redskins, nobody wants to play the Redskins. They lose immediately. Now they're doing it with the Jags. I just saw the Jags give up 20 fucking points.
Yeah.
While we're bragging about the Jags, the Steelers won a huge fucking run against them. So they're not somehow magic. They're lucky to come out with that win.
I'd be surprised if the Jaguars beat the Colts. Very surprised.
I would be shocking.
And you're right. The political commentators just do storylines.
Yeah.
They just don't do... Can, anyone just do a good old-fashioned Tom Brokaw and just give us stats and then leave?
Those days are over.
It's
By
so
the way,
depressing.
Kathleen from the Bronx wrote to me that every time she sees Tom Brokaw, she wonders how you find him so attractive.
Why?
She doesn't see it. She does not see
That's shocking to me.
Your slight crush.
He's very handsome.
Yeah. By the way, I got together... because the vacation was so long, I went down and saw the family, and it was a big dinner, and everybody's sitting around. And I had a nephew who was talking about that Pirates movie, how much he likes the Pirates movie, right? So he goes like this. Yeah, I'm telling you, that Johnny Depp, he is my man crush. This fucking table went silent. Of people... appalled to hear someone say they had a man crush. So I had to let it sink in, and I'm going, what about Brad Pitt? He's a pretty good-looking guy, too, right? Yeah, my father looked fucking appalled.
How old? Young?
I'm not going to get into the
okay.
specifics,
All right.
okay?
No, I just didn't know if it was a
I'm
child.
not like you, willing to give up your wife's breast size to everybody.
That was to you. It was off the air. That's all.
You ready for that milk?
I'm not gonna. Are you allowed to drink the milk?
What do you mean? Who's going to stop you? The government?
I mean, health-wise.
Yes, health-wise, it's what do you think would be better for you? To drink human milk or cow's milk? Which one do you think sounds freakish?
The cow. Actually, no. You know what? The human milk sounds a little cannibalistic for you. I understand as a baby you need it to grow, but as a grown man, that sounds a little cannibalistic to me.
Actually, you don't need any milk after like the age of 4.
Yeah.
After that is bad for you, particularly cow's milk.
Really? Because I drink a lot of milk.
Yeah,
I have milk with every dinner.
You have a retard. You have a milk as a side beverage?
Yeah, with every dinner. Every dinner. Every single... When I have dinner, I'm going to have milk, unless it's
What
pizza.
do you do if you go out to a fucking restaurant?
Oh, then I'll eat... Then I'll drink normally.
So you know that you're fucking abnormal. You know that if you went to Bobby Flay's restaurant,
right,
you order off the menu and go, give me a milk.
Well, I'll tell you
You
what...
would feel like an idiot.
Well, one time we all went out to dinner, and I had asked for a glass of milk, and I got ridiculed to high heaven.
By who?
You?
What did you? What were you eating with? I don't even remember this.
I think it was after Slave Boy took us to the steakhouse, and then we got dessert chocolate cake.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. You didn't have a coffee.
It was the big tip. Yeah,
you had a milk with cake.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's actually better than having milk with meat.
Well, I'll eat. Everyone thinks this is disgusting. I like to have a nice glass of milk with spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's something the 3-year-old does. An adult doesn't sit down and drink a glass of milk with it.
It's great for your stomach, though. It takes care of, if you have any stomach pains, ulcers or anything like that.
Yeah, what you probably have is pains from drinking too much milk.
How can you eat spaghetti and meatballs and then have that greasy coating and then coating of milk on top of it?
Well, that's the
Eventually,
point.
you won't be able to open your mouth.
Oh, just the opposite. The milk takes care of the grease. So I can have like a Big Mac and a glass of milk.
Oh. Then why don't they sell that at the fucking restaurants, do they? Could you get a glass of milk at a hamburger place?
Of course. You can get one at McDonald's.
It's weird because you can have a milkshake.
Yeah.
That would be fine. No, but milk on its own? Oh, what are you, a baby?
Well, funny that you would say that. Cause
It
when
is
I've,
funny, isn't it?
When I've offered them, when I've asked them at McDonald's, they always say, well, this is really reserved for children. Like, they'll keep...
It's the Happy Meal milk.
Yeah. They'll keep little tiny milks for kids. But I say, whatever, I'll pay 49 cents. Just give me the milk.
All right, your chick believes that this is all just Beanie, not wanting you to grow up. That she bought you a gallon of milk for Christmas?
Yeah, she gave us some milk. We had to take home certain items, milk and her pot roast as well. Had to lug that back to Brooklyn from Jersey.
Casey, hate that.
She despised it.
Yeah.
She wouldn't eat one bite of the pot roast.
Yeah.
My mom slaves over that pot roast.
But you caught your yummy yums, and that fucking freaked your wife out. Your wife doesn't want to be around that at all. Fezzy, let's talk about some of the presents that we got. I want to make sure everybody gets a nice thank you. Dr. Steve, and I guess the folks at Ron Fez Nation, is that it? Which is really Ron and Fez Show.net?
Yeah, Ron Fez Nation.
They call themselves Ron and Fez Nation now?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how these things change. You gave me this beautiful cigar cutter. It's phenomenal. Dave, I'm not even kidding you when I say this. I could cut your finger off with this.
Oh.
If you put your finger in, I'd be able to slice it off immediately. And then also, Gene Rock. E-Rock's dad sent me some fantastic cigars. Gene Rock, thank you very much for thinking about me. And who are these cigars from, Pitsy?
It said Secret Santa on the box, Ron.
All right, Secret Santa.
So that's
some Don Rigo's. Thank you very much, Don Rigo's, for all your cigar needs over there. They're very big. Spread the Iris has their own Don Rigo cigar, which is the Mafia Life cigar.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I think there's some of them in the office.
Oh, yeah?
They'll help yourself when you play Mafia Life. How's our team doing with that? Are we winning?
We're running into some troubles, Mr. B.
Why?
Some certain people are getting whacked.
Who?
Well, I
I didn't
understand.
even know you were here today.
I understand we had a war.
Yeah, we had one war that I got us out of, and now another. It seems like the old teams are pissed that we have our own family.
Yeah.
because we're just new guys coming off the street. So now they're just picking on us and fucking with us.
Who's the worst person over there? Who do we hate?
The Demonio family. They're scumbags.
All right, I'll say this to any of the other families. If you kill these Demonios and their fucking godfather, you'll get a big salute to you on the Ron and Fez show. You'll get a big
There you
XM
go.
salute. Matter of fact, I'm even thinking if somehow we destroy this family, maybe we do a 1 hour wrap up on the weekend where we promote some of the people.
Oh, it sounds great because they're real assholes.
But that Demonio family, I want him dead. I want his children dead. I want his house burned to the ground.
We'll do
and then I want to piss on it. So we're not doing good?
Well, we're getting picked. We're basically getting picked on.
We're being targeted, but we came through the war, right?
Yeah. We're gonna survive it.
Well, how about Frenchie? What about her family? They being nice to us?
Yeah, they're being nice.
All right. Well, I want her raped.
Okay.
So that the other family
Next time she's in prison, we'll get her
only
raped.
cyber rape.
It doesn't really happen a lot. I order a rape.
Oh, you can rape though. That happens.
All right, I order her raped.
Okay.
And is Angel fucking her family?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's doing very well. She's a capo.
Ooh, tell me about it.
Yeah.
I get some lovely present from her. A lovely present from her. Here's our friend Frenchie. Hey, Frenchie.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Good.
Happy Winter Carnival.
Who is this that we hate?
Okay, well, we don't hate. I don't have anything bad to say about Demonio, but they are going at a war with Ron and Fez. I am pleading with Demonio, accept the war challenge, let Ron and Fez thrive and go on.
I want every other fucking family to line up with us on this, French, and I'm really ready to get behind the Mafia Life on the air.
Well, I just want to ask personally from Frenchie for Demonio to end the war with the Ron and Fez family.
Where's this fucking come from? This is uncalled for.
Yeah, I'd rather have him dead.
Pepper Hicks is really doing everything in his power to, end the war. He's.
Oh, they pulled me off though, so fuck them.
Yeah. So please, Demonio, give a guy a break.
I think it's too late though.
All right, Frenchie, I've ordered a rape on you. So
lots of rapes, and we've been doing lots of threesomes. I've been fucking.
Does she
Angel
understand
fuck
she's going to be
every day.
raped?
yeah.
And Angel fucking every day.
Every single day?
Every single day, 2 times plus threesomes.
All right.
And I rape her if I catch her in jail.
All right, honey. Thank you.
So thank you.
All right,
Love
bye.
you guys. Merry holidays.
Thank you very much. I also want to thank the folks from RonFez.net. They gave me these fantastic urban binoculars because you know how much I like to look at the moon and the stars when I'm in my apartment.
It seemed like a nice gift.
Yeah, it is. Oddly enough, I found out I can see the people across the way from me, too. See what they're up to.
Guess they may thought you were a bird watcher or something.
I want to thank RonFez.net. They got me a sketch done by Bob Kane, the creator of Batman, and signed by Bob Kane. So I want to thank them very much for that. I really appreciate it.
And thank you for Super Mario Galaxy. Every single time I play it, I almost want to spank afterwards. It's that good of a game.
It's jack off good?
Yeah. You're like, you feel so satisfied.
It's Mario in space, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
That'll
never thought I'd live that long. See Mario in space. Kelly.
Hello, hi, this is Mafia Life Eva. How are you guys?
Hi, honey.
Hi, I'm in the Rigatoni family, and if your family needs any support, have them feel free to contact us. Along with the pets, we are very friendly with them as well.
All right, you understand? You understand this?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have Hicks get a hold of you. All right, and then
Yeah, have
these.
them get a hold of me, Mafia Life Eva. I'm the underboss of Rigatoni.
Okay.
we'll do.
She's the underboss.
You're telling me the Rigatonis are going to guarantee our investment?
Wait, what are you doing?
We'll do
Never
what we
speak
can.
out when you see me talk with anybody else. Never speak out against the family. Pop. You just line me up for a hit. All right, Kelly.
Yep, right now we're number one. I mean, that can change at any time, but right now we're the top dog. So
Well,
anything
good.
we can do to help, let us know.
I want to take care of these Delmonicos, and I've also ordered a rape on you. So you'll be getting that a little later.
Sorry, Eva.
I can't wait.
Just business.
Bye.
Bye-bye, honey. I like her a lot. I like a girl who giggles. I like a giggling girl.
Oh, over the holidays, I thought Godfather was on more than the Christmas Story.
It's on too much.
I thought more than the Christmas Story. I swear to God, I was counting.
I heard you went to see There Will Be Blood with Sheepy.
Did. Yes, I saw There Will Be Blood with Sheepy and my wife, and we had a semi-celebrity sighting. the guy's in a lot of commercials. He's curly haired. He's in the new. Ever see those dude commercials from Bud Light?
Yeah.
And the guy blows a blowhorn in the dude. The guy who's saying the dude. Okay, you'll notice him. I think he's even done cameos on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The only commercials I see are during football games. Any other commercial is out of my life right now.
I agree.
It's only during a live sporting event.
I agree.
So I don't know commercials.
That's why you'll see this one on the. But anyway, we saw There Will Be Blood. I loved it. I thought it was great. Sheepy and my wife did not like it.
Neither one of them liked it.
No. No, they were let down by it. Saw it was pointless. I thought it just kept going on with
Daniel
no real
Day-Lewis
theme.
is amazing.
I would say the man can blow his nose for 2 hours and I'll watch it. I thought he was even good when he would like chew.
Yeah, he's great.
There was nothing he could do bad, and I thought then the kid was fantastic. Just those two performances alone, I would watch it. For
there wasn't any performances, were there? They were the only real actors in the entire movie.
I guess so. I mean,
it's
the
like being
kid.
stuck in a house with them.
Yeah.
Here's Dapple. Dapple, you're on Ron and Fez.
All I'm saying, guys, is be careful with the pests. They'll turn around and stab you in the back when you're not waiting for it. They play your friends for now, but they'll roll over you when you're not looking.
I don't think so. I think we can. I think we can count on them. Yeah. I think we can count on them.
Good luck, guys. I'm going to go listen to myself.
Yeah. Well. Okay. I ordered a rape on you. So be very, very careful.
Rape.
I'm ordering a lot of rapes. Hey, I did not even know you were here all day. Where you been?
I was in the back backing up Pitsy on the phones.
Backing up Pitsy how?
I don't know.
What? When I'm doing all this, what do you want to get out of the show? I didn't even know you were here. I want to buy you in on it.
No, I'm not planning ahead for the year. I just want to take it day by day right now.
Now, how come you didn't join the weight gain contest?
I woke up at 10:56 and
the real gainer's not going to fucking.
I can come in late.
Yeah.
I'll be at a disadvantage. I can handicap myself. Not that it really
It would have been
matters.
great if we'd have known about this contest to have you not eat for 2 weeks.
I know.
Go in there and just be yourself and fucking destroy them. Just absolutely destroy them. What about the other kid we had, Hurley? I think he's ready to put on some weight.
We would officially be liable for killing an intern. If he gains 6 more pounds, his heart will explode.
Hurley, grab a mic over here in the middle of the room. I'm really disappointed. Why weren't you part of the weight gain contest?
I have a thing where I can't really like lose or gain weight. I kind of like stay the same no matter what I do.
So you weighed that at 5 years old?
Well,
right now?
In the last like 5 or 6 years, I haven't gone up or down more than 10 pounds.
You maxed out, basically.
I think so.
Yeah. Have you tried to lose?
I try all the time. I work out every day.
You try to get... what's your workout?
I have an elliptical machine, and I do like 30 minutes on it. It's like a ski.
All right, let me just see you do running in place right now. Come on, bring the knees up like it's football. Look at those titties bounce. Yeah. I love it.
Sure, Eli.
What are you doing? Stop it already. No, you do that on the elliptical? Are you stopping after 8 seconds?
No.
All right, let me... Now, just stop now and let's see you talk.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you're blown up. You're fucking blown up. I see it in your face.
That Eli Manning jersey now looks like an Eli Manning blanket.
Why are you going to be mean to him? We're all on a team.
It's wide.
We're all on a team together. He might be our biggest gainer. I don't know. I'd rather have Finn. If you guys go and ruin Lily for me, I'm never talking to any of you.
She'll be fine. She'll be able to lose it like that.
So what happened to Slave Boy nonsense? It's already forgotten about? Nothing happens?
No, I...
Nothing has changed. How's this a contest?
My nose is feeling a little congested. I'd like Slave Boy to get me a tissue.
I have to get you a tissue?
I need to blow.
Now, why does that shock you,
Slave
Fez?
Boy?
If you know, that's the thing. Every time Dave asks for something, Fez just repeats it. I want you to get some water. I got to get you water now?
English accent.
So you throw 2 tissues from across the room.
I'm not touching him.
Yeah.
He has to hold the tissues,
man,
while I blow my nose.
Why do I feel like this is a work when I hear the man? I don't believe you two guys. Is this just an airtime thing?
It's not work for me.
It's not real.
No, for me it's not work. I win the bet. Here we go.
May I please hold the tissues while you blow your nose?
You can make Slave Boy. That works. Now kiss my ear, Slave Boy.
I don't want to kiss your ear.
Kiss my ear.
See, there we go.
There, your ear has been kissed. I'm holding up my end of the bet.
Your fucking dick is a little hard from kissing
You're
ears.
not to be around, Slave Boy.
He can't open.
Holding a snotty tissue.
I do feel a lot less congested.
Why don't you jack into it this show and let him hold that?
I am gone during commercial break.
He would be able to.
Why don't you jack on his ass?
I will.
Well, could you be able to?
Yeah.
Now, would you let him do that, Fez?
I have 2 hustlers in my book bag, so as long as I put them on Slave Boy's back, if I can put them on Slave Boy's back, I'll do it. But we have to be in the corner where no one
You
can
still
see us.
have hustlers like it's 1983?
When all the O&A guys are gone, I go through their office.
Why are you carrying that around?
Why do you want post-jack material, though? I find that homoerotic if you jack to something someone else did.
It's what I gotta do to stay healthy, stay virile.
You feel unhealthy if you don't jack?
Yeah, I definitely do. Gotta clean
I
those
do
pipes.
think it's fucking bad for you if you don't fucking take care of that.
I feel off.
It's like Earl, when that's one of the reasons that he can't sleep. I bet you jacked once, Earl, because you're afraid to. You said you're embarrassed to jack?
I just think I'm past the age where you do it. You know, you do it like when you're a teenager. But you don't do it when you're like
Normally,
late 30s.
because after that you get a wife, which you don't have.
My dad gets Viagra just to jack.
Jacking Viagra is the name of his boat.
He buys it.
He shared that with you?
No, I mean, but I've never seen or heard him and my mom ever have sex. And then whenever she's like goes away, she goes to El Salvador for trips. I just hear him get like all excited, and then mysteriously the Viagra shows up as soon as she's gone. So
you know way too much about your parents. How do you know he's not fucking someone else?
No way, not
How do
that
you know?
fat bastard. He's so old.
Dude, there's a thing called a hooker. I think your dad's saying a hooker.
I don't think so.
Ron and Fez show.
Ronnie B. Fez W. The Ron and Fez show.
I cannot tell if he's inside or outside the plastic right now, and it is freaking me out. What the fuck? All right, he's inside the plastic. Oh, he's gonna try and come out. He's moving up towards the opening. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Okay, he's heading up towards the opening. Should I try to shove the vacuum up there? Last time I did that, it ended up starting to suck up the plastic, and I panicked. He's getting really close. God, I cannot relax until this thing's dead. All right, this will be a lot better if I put pants on. Then I don't have to worry about the fact that I'm half naked. Dude, that's creepy. I just saw what you wrote, EJ, and if you think this is hot, that's fucking weird. Motherfucker. You know what's awesome? There's still jackers fucking PMing me saying, hey, baby, what's up? What are you doing? Want a cam? Leave me alone. He's so close to escape. And I'm gonna have the vacuum ready when he does. He seemed completely unaffected by the hairspray. Okay, every time I try to vacuum, I think I'm gonna get him, and then I just suck up a whole bunch of plastic. And that freaks me out because I think all the plastic's gonna come out. Oh my god! Is he gonna get out? Is he coming out of the hole? Dude, that was fucking scary, but I got him! Holy shit! All the fucking plastic stuff. He was just about to get out, so I was like, fuck it, I'm going for it. And all the plastic started coming out into the vacuum, and I don't even know where there's the plastic. I didn't know where the plastic went. I was just freaking out. And then I got the plastic out in time, and holy shit, I got him. And he's crawling around in there, and I'm nauseous, and my legs are completely shaking.
That was her before she left. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Dave, I get up this morning, everything's gone. All of her stuff is gone.
Oh my God.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I don't even know how to tell Sheepy. All right, 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. The new American Gladiators came on TV last night. It was so bad, I guarantee you America will love it. It was absolutely unwatchable. Soon also starts that new lie detector show, which is exciting because Roger Clemens said he would go on the show and say that he never did a steroid.
I believed him, by the way.
I mean, first of all, no matter what, I think everybody deserves the benefit of the doubt. That's why I was never for the Bonds asterisk. If the guy did something, you got to prove it.
Yeah. And he yelled at America. Roger Clemens did. America now, it's guilty before innocent.
Oh, you want to fuck with me, America?
Yeah.
You want to start some shit with the Rocket? I'll fucking chin music. Everybody's going to be getting fucking chin music from him. I'll throw a fucking ball in your rib cage.
That was a broad statement, I thought.
But he is right. He's talking about the sports fan.
Yeah.
And they are just so absolutely quick to judge. And why just him? Out of everybody on that list, why is it always Clemens?
Yeah, well, because he's the biggest name.
Oh, okay. Then he deserves it. I'm sorry, I've had the most success in my life, so I should suffer. I should suffer. All right, Ron and Fez show hanging out with you. Also, American Idol is starting back up soon. But Clive Davis just dropped Taylor Hicks, who was 2 years ago winner. And we all saw that one coming, didn't we, Earl?
Oh, yeah. Particularly when he was the first Idol winner to really shit the bed sales-wise, right out the gate. But
it's almost like they didn't promote him, too. Something happened that I would love to hear the real story.
Well, he did that. There was this USA Today piece where he was basically trashing the material that was on his own album. He was like, well, I wrote half the album and I would have written all of it, but they made me do all these other songs and I didn't really... And he basically said I didn't put my heart into those other songs as much as I did the stuff that he wrote or co-wrote.
But he got famous singing other people's songs. Left a good job in the city. That fucking show was so bad, and yet people love it. And now last year's Fat Girl winner didn't do too well either, right? She stiffed.
Yeah, I mean, it's been each American Idol winner since Carrie Underwood has slowly just not sold records.
Yeah, but Carrie Underwood's still a major star. And that Chris Daughtry, is that his name?
Yes,
Daughtry, he had a giant fucking thing. So if you're really looking at them just as a record company, it's still very, very successful. It's still, because it's really hard to break new artists for anybody.
I think America's starting to figure out the gimmick American Idols versus the true blue American Idols.
But they vote for them. They're the ones that voted for Taylor Hicks instead of Chris Daughtry.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between voting for someone and then actually purchasing their record. Like, I could actually even see Taylor Hicks voting for him because he's quirky, he's different. But then if I'm going to buy his album, no, I'm not going to buy his album.
It's not going to happen for you.
No. So I would actually be the person who votes for the quirky guy, the weird kid with the glasses, the young kid, or Elliot, you said called him young Bruce Springsteen. I'd vote for all these people, but I would never buy their album in a million years.
Yeah, you're quick to pick up your phone. And when the people put up 5. I hate when they do that dog begging thing. It's our little buddy Flea. Flea. Whoops, let me try again. Hey, Flea, how you doing, kid?
I'm doing pretty good. Just that American Gladiator is just so bad because it's so fake. They have all the, quick camera cuts and all the camera angles and fireworks. It feels more like a WWE show than
Hulk Hogan is doing color. He is fake with everything. His family was fake. That wasn't even his wife or his children on that show.
Just Hulk lookalikes.
Everything on that show was faked. His reality show. And by the way, another fake one. I watched the Snoop Dogg reality show. It is completely staged.
Really? Just like Run's House?
Yes, every one of them. I'm going to send you out to give me some chicken. And then all these things happen. Why the guy... And then Snoop is just on the phone, where's that chicken? And the guy's stealing his car or whatever, and it's all bullshit. Keith, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
I think American Idol is a rigged show, and the reason why I say that is because Chris Daughtry doesn't need to win American Idol to sell records, because they know that they got to hit with the guy, so they might as well push the guy that's not going to do so good without winning it. I mean, that's my opinion.
Well, he's one of the few that's happened for, though. I guess Clay Aiken sold without winning. Daughtry. Now, did Clive Davis hire Daughtry?
Yeah, that's all under that Clive Davis umbrella.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that has happened, but it's fairly rare not to win it. I mean, it's fairly rare to become a kind of a hit other than having the hit singles.
And it was a big shock when he got kicked out. And then once he got kicked out, he really... He hit every talk show. He played for everybody who would listen. Chris Daughtry.
Yeah.
Was that when they...
you know who else...
When they offered him Tool?
You know who else has had a hit is the kind of... Crazy Jen, country girl. She's big with the country kids.
Oh, Pickler.
Pickler, yeah.
Yeah. So really, the people that do the best, you should come out of there and they should just pick country artists. Because the country people keep buying.
Yeah. I think it's just you have to be who you are. And it came out that Taylor Hicks is a bit of a phony.
But I think that the country people, they'll fucking buy into Cracker Barrel. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was at a Cracker Barrel on this vacation. they have their own Cracker Barrel albums.
Do they really?
Where it's only sold in Cracker Barrels, and it'll be, some certain country song. And it'll be like The Devil Went Down to Georgia, that fucking guy, and just to all his patriotic songs. And people are in there buying them.
Jesus Christ.
And they have their own record label, Cracker Barrel Records. And on the back of it, there's like a picture of him like a Cracker Barrel or something. And he's playing that little golf peg game.
You mean it's all Daniel? It's all the Daniels band?
Yeah. They do a Cracker Barrel album. It's kind of like a best of. And on the back
so
of
it was all one artist?
Yeah, on that one.
Holy shit.
And then they have another country guy only, and his stuff will be exclusive. Like Alabama will do stuff just for Cracker Barrel.
Oh, okay. Because, I thought you were saying it was more of like, like a...
No, it's not like a best of.
A best of like different artists, variety artists. That's insane.
They'll do it. I think they've got almost all the country artists doing their Cracker Barrel thing. But if you look at that, they're available at every fucking rest stop when you're in the South.
Yeah.
You don't get outside of one fucking exit that there isn't a Cracker Barrel.
Wow.
Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Constantine is on my TV entirely too much.
What's he doing?
From American Idol, I think he sang the national anthem a couple weeks ago, and then I was watching the Food Channel this weekend, and Paula was cooking dinner for him.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a career outside of being like a known reality guy.
Right.
He's not selling albums and doing tours.
I don't think so.
No, he just shows up. You'll see him in a few rows back, like at the MTV Awards or something. He's just everywhere. He's out and about.
We saw him at some gig that we were at over at Hard Rock. He was in the audience for, I forget, what band did we go see? We saw a bunch of them, but...
Velvet Revolver?
Maybe it was Velvet Revolver. I don't know.
Yeah.
If Johnny asked me over, I go. What am I going to say to you?
Velvet Revolver's good.
JT, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, Clay Aiken came to the country club that I worked at. He didn't even sell out. Like, I had tickets. I didn't even want to go.
But you went anyway, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Something drew you there.
Well, Clay Aiken, here's the weird thing about a Clay Aiken. Would he have ever had a career without American Idol of any type? I mean, a guy like that, he doesn't fit into any genre. He's almost like Jim Nabors or something. And a lot of those American Idols go and do Broadway shows.
Yeah.
I think Big Ruben's doing something, isn't he?
I believe so. Fantasia, she's wrapping up her Color Purple run.
And she's been there a long time.
Yeah, I think she did almost a year there. It's they don't want it to stop.
No, they've been selling tickets.
Yeah.
The people want to go see Color Purple with Fantasia.
Ruben just got dropped by Clive, like last month.
Yeah, but he hasn't sold albums since like the first one. So it's not like he even had an album that didn't work. Clive hasn't put anything out by him in years. Here is Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez. Tom, go ahead, buddy.
Hey, I just want to let you know, Ron, that Cracker Barrel is a major sponsor of the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville. That's why the country stars are so often, putting their records at the Cracker Barrel.
Well, people will put out their albums wherever they can sell them. They don't give a shit. Look at this. Paul McCartney is doing a Starbucks album.
Right.
How wacky was that? And yet, apparently it worked. So, basically, there is an audience. When you go into Cracker Barrel, people start hearing country music. They're leaving. They're buying some old-fashioned candy. Why not reach over and pick up a Charlie Daniels Cracker Barrel album? What's the fucking difference to them? Hey, Richie. Richie, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Whoops. Go ahead, Richie.
Hey, what's up? Clay Aiken just signed on to Spamalot, I think for February or March.
That's perfect because when I think Monty Python, I think Clay Aiken. I think they're exactly the same.
That's going to be bad.
Peace.
He's going to ruin that fantastic play.
I heard it was awful.
Oh, it was great. No, it was fantastic.
You know who I heard it from? Yeah. Bob Newhart.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess my opinion gets thrown out the window.
He's like, I went to Spamalot. I go, what the hell was that? He goes, Monty Python was so great. And now I'm sitting here watching this. But I don't want to put that out as the official word because I felt like you said that to me in confidence. Brandon, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies. Also, congrats, Dave.
Thank you.
that Bucky Covington that got thrown out is also making a sort of a scene on the countryside, too.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know. Bucky.
Yeah.
He's got the name for it.
And his twin brother. That was a weird act right there.
But seriously, it seems like the best thing to do with that American Idol was country acts.
Yeah, I think so. Bo Bice was kind of successful, and he's more the country.
No, not at all. He's stiff, didn't he, Earl?
Yeah, he wasn't like a platinum seller, like a.
He's not country. He's Southern rock.
Oh,
and
you're
there's,
right.
I hate to say it, there's not a gigantic Southern rock thing out there. Maybe if you had your Southern rock hits years ago, you could move over in the country. But I don't know about the new ones.
No, you got Kings of Leon right now, but
that's your boys, huh?
That's not a big fan by any stretch of the imagination.
Jay Leno is back, and apparently they're mad at him, Dave.
Yeah, they absolutely are. He's doing monologues. And again, if you do monologues, you are not sanctioned to do that under the Writers Guild rules. And he said he would be doing musical guests and some maybe perhaps man on the street shit, but he was not allowed to do monologues, and he's doing them every night. And then he says, "Oh, I'm just doing my own stories or jokes that I had prepared before the strike." There's no way to prove that, and it doesn't matter. It's the fact of doing a monologue. It's not.
So
legal.
he would be allowed to do his old act that he toured with.
He would be allowed to do that. That was known to be his old act.
He should do that. That would have been a better way of going about it. Hey, what's going on with this George Bush?
Right, no, but he could have done that.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't do what he's doing right now, which is he's disguising monologue jokes as, personal narratives. And it's totally going against I knew it. I just knew Jay Leno was going to be a strike
But
breaker.
why is it Jay Leno gets all the heat and none of the other guys do? I don't see anyone mad at Conan.
Conan is just screwing around a little bit. I don't think he's doing the monologue. Conan's been showing off his beard. He's been, just talking about pretty trivial things.
The person who came out very anti-Writers Guild, and then even attacked SAG was Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
And now he and Leno are going to do each other's show.
That's wow. I mean, first of all, Jimmy Kimmel has no idea what he's talking about. And I saw that quote where he's like, people picketing Jay Leno, give it a rest already. Well, no, we're not going to give it a rest. It's America. We're allowed to picket. I'm sorry. We're not.
How about Wilson?
Who?
Wilson Pickett. Is he allowed? Put him on the show every night.
Sure, he's allowed.
Would you, now the SAG guys, they won't be doing Leno's show?
No, they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's going to be some fucking scum strike breakers or picket line crossers.
But why would you be okay with SAG people doing Conan's show?
No, I'm not really. Conan,
it seems like this is an anti-Leno thing.
I think it is to a certain extent because Leno does have he has a bigger platform. Quite frankly, the Tonight Show is more of a headliner show. And so for Leno to do this, and Leno was a writer, so to disrespect us like that is ridiculous.
That's the thing. If he didn't like the way the Writers Guild operated, he shouldn't have been in the Writers Guild for 20 years.
Correct.
No one asked you to stay in the Writers Guild. Now you've moved on, you're saying that you're a fucking host. Stop saying that you're in the guild.
And you're not out of the guild. You're
then
in
nobody
the guild.
could have done anything to him.
Right. So he's a piece of garbage.
Well, I don't know about that. I know somebody who's written jokes for Jay Leno, and I got him lined up right now. It's our own Billy Staples. Hello, Billy.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Billy.
You're pretty much on the point, Dave, but you got to realize, Ronnie, too, Leno is still in the guild and being paid as a guild member.
Right.
So he is, without a doubt, breaking this. He's a scab. He's bringing donuts to the guys, going, hey, come on, give me a joke for a donut. No, he's allowed to...
When you sold him jokes, how did that work out, Billy?
Well, that's another thing. People don't realize Leno has hundreds of freelancers. Guys like I used to be. We would just write jokes and fax them into him. We weren't in the guild. We weren't in any union, nothing. We got paid $50. Back then it was $50. Now it's $75 a joke. If he's doing a monologue and he says he's writing it on his own, okay, I give him that maybe for a night or two. To come up with 8 minutes every night, which he's still doing, is hard. To come up with it.
No one would be able to pull that off.
No, maybe.
But
like I said,
see, here's the thing: Wasn't he breaking the guild rules years ago by using guys like Billy and paying them $75 instead of using professional writers?
I think he was.
Well, you know what it is? I think, again, I don't know the Writers Guild as well as I know SAG.
Yeah.
And we support you guys, Dave, 100%.
Thank you, Billy.
Billy, will you be going to the Golden Globes this year?
No.
No.
No. I'm staying home.
Really?
Thank you. Outside writers.
Thank you, Billy.
I'm not bringing my golden envelope. No, thank you.
Thank you.
But if SAG is required to use a certain amount of paid, production companies, TV shows have to use a certain amount of SAG people, and after that they can use non-union.
I see.
And look, how many films being made in SAG that are non-union, and we don't have a problem with that.
As long as there's enough people.
Yeah, as long as the SAG people get paid first, which was in the contract. You will have 25% SAG extras. After that, you can hire non-union at whatever you want to pay them. And that makes the union happy. But here's Jay Leno, and it says that, according to the contract, material written by the person who delivers it on the air is exempted from the agreement, except when it applies to shows outside prime time, which would be The Tonight Show. So right there, Leno is breaking the rules of the agreement and the strike. And I like Jay. I met him, really nice guy. But you know what? He's using this guise of being the nice guy and say he's writing it himself. It's impossible. To come up with 5 minutes of quality airtime, comedy material.
Now, do you think he's still using guys like you, faxing stuff in?
Yeah, well, look at definitely. I definitely do. And, Ron, you know what? The first day he went back on the air, none of his writers were on the strike line. And after every show, Jay meets with his writers back at his house.
So you're saying that even those guys are scabs?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it's a coincidence that when Jay decided to go back on the air and write his own monologue, all of a sudden his writers were not on the strike line anymore. Coincidence? Whatever. I don't know. But
all right, Billy, if you got a call tonight, Billy, we'd like to have you on the Tonight Show. We want you to dress up as that leopard thing and go back and do that gimmick. Would you do it?
No, I'm in SAG. I can.
You would never cross the line.
I'm not Megan Mullally, who's going to go on and say, I support the writers, but I'm also promoting my TV show, my new movie.
Right.
She's like, whatever, burning the candle, both ends, whatever you want to call it,
Your opinion is you can't do it.
Yeah.
Because, look, are you telling me you wouldn't like to go out and get a Golden Globe if you're a fucking actor? Of course you would.
Yeah,
just showing up there's got to really help your career a lot.
Yeah, but you know what? I also have to go and someday work with these people again.
Right.
How does Leno, if this is true, which I don't buy for a second, okay, go back into the writers' room after this strike is over and look these guys in the face?
I don't think he'd have a problem with it.
I don't. But what about? I think the writers would. And by the way, I want to know one thing: how does Letterman get a separate deal?
Letterman owns his own company, so he called up and made a separate deal. Somebody else was looking to do that, and it might even be one of the other studios saying we'll make a deal with you outside because everybody else is stuck together. The other studios.
I don't get it though. But you don't make. Either you're on strike as a union or you're not. When we went on strike with the Teamsters, some garbage companies didn't go back to work because they made their own agreement with the dumps and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how that worked, but
that to me is absurd. That's even worse than Leno. How do you allow some people to return to work because Letterman owns Worldwide Pants?
Because he made a deal with the union. He didn't do it with his own people.
But the union shouldn't allow that.
Yeah,
why should the
that's
union
up to
let
them.
some
I don't
of their
run the
people
union.
go
I'm
back to
trying to
work?
just describe it. All right, now, I talked to you yesterday, Billy.
Yeah.
And you felt like you couldn't be yourself because Fez was standing there.
Yeah.
What's on your mind? What's bothering you, Billy?
I'm worried about Fezzy.
Uh-huh.
You are?
Yeah. You're not the same, man. I don't know. When I was in there a couple weeks ago...
What was he doing?
He wasn't participating.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't being Fez. He wasn't picking on me,
Right.
making fun of me. Yeah, I'm usually, a good target practice for him.
So how did you feel like he was?
Not there.
Physically here, but mentally not?
Yeah, I mean, I sat in for, by myself with you guys for like an hour or so, and I only, heard Fezzy twice, and that makes me concerned. I mean, I don't know what he's going on off the air.
Would you
and
be
stuff.
willing to do this?
Sorry?
Would you be willing to life coach Fez? And Fez, would you want to take Billy on as your life coach?
As my life coach, no, I don't think so. I don't know if Billy's the best example on how to get through life.
Look at him.
Look at me now. I mean, Fez, come on.
He's the comeback kid.
I
He's
am the
Clinton.
epitome.
Well, I know you can use elevators again, but
I'm
still.
talking about my mental outlook on life, my stability. Look at me. I'm getting by on living in a simple income, and I'm, taking care of things.
These are the lessons I want to learn?
You're taking care of business, TCB.
Yeah, but Fez, I mean, there are a lot of things to do. I mean, there's cat shows.
Is this something you want to get into, Fez?
No, I do not want to get into a life coach situation with Billy Staples.
Now, did you know that you were acting differently that day?
No, I had no idea. I thought me and Billy were having a good time. I thought I was nice. I thought I was cordial to him.
Hold on. Now you're misinterpreting.
Right.
Okay? You were all of those things, Fez. I never said you were nasty or negative or anything. Matter of fact, I was just saying...
No, I thought it seemed like old times with you.
Slave boy.
But I wish it was more of the old
Slave
times.
boy, tell Billy you love him and that he's sexy. Tell him, slave boy.
Billy, I love you and you're sexy.
That's weird.
Fez, thank you.
I don't know why he would say it.
No, but Fezzy, come on. There's got to be things that we can do, and I can just show you how to get through some troubling times.
You're still in troubling times, Fez?
No, I don't feel like I am.
Oh.
What would be life lesson number 1, Billy?
Well, it all depends on what you're going through, Fez, but I would say life lesson number 1 would be to look the problem in the eye. Like Mr. Echo on Lost. Look it right in the eye when you get up in the morning and you don't feel like getting up. You feel like staying under the sheets. You don't feel like taking a shower. You don't feel like shaving.
That is you, Fez. You come in here very dirty.
That is not me. I always feel like showering.
Why are you
feel like
fighting
showering
your
now.
life coach?
He is not my life coach. He's Billy Staples.
Yes, and Fez, I'm the new and improved model.
Slave boy.
Yeah.
Slave boy, he is your life coach.
Oh!
He is your life coach. Slave boy. No. In a British accent.
I was a coach.
Say, I look up to you.
I was a coach.
I
and
look
I
up
live a
to
life.
you, Billy Staples.
He sounds crazy.
Fez, honestly,
Now talk like a robot.
You could really just, use my influence, just being around you.
Yes, Billy, I know I could.
Why don't you give Billy your home number off the air and let him call you tonight?
Yeah, let's talk, Fez. I mean, there's nothing wrong with talking.
Slave boy, you're going to call him.
Are you the robot, though? It's a bad bet, isn't it?
No.
Again?
No.
All right, Billy, I will talk to you tonight. Have some life lessons ready for me.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, that will be the first lesson, Fez. That will be the first lesson.
What if he got you back Rory?
You know what? I'm a better influence than Rory.
Okay.
Rory's young.
All right, I'm gonna put you on hold. I'm gonna put you now. Now you're turning Fez on by saying that. I'm gonna put you on hold, and I'll give you his number.
Rory is young, good looking, good body, hairless.
Hairlip.
Hairless.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
All right, now I have a conversation with Billy Staples to look forward to tonight.
Yeah. There you go. That's nice.
And trust me, it's going to go on and on.
The Supreme Court is going to look at a new case. This will be to decide if lethal injection is constitutional or not. So we've got the lethal injection, which is basically the least cruel thing that you can do to kill somebody, I guess. It's, if you put it next to hanging, being shot, electrocuted, this one is the nicest way, I guess, to go out. And yet the Supreme Court's going to take a look at this. What do you think's going to happen, Fez? Give me a radio psychic.
Radio psychic, they are going to get rid of lethal injection.
Radio psychic. Radio psychic.
And then how do you kill people? Hang them?
They'll get rid of this kind of lethal injection, and they'll completely revamp it. There'll be a new kind of lethal injection.
That should be up to the Supreme Court to decide what kind of lethal injection people get?
No, they'll get rid of this one, and then the government will go back to them with another plan.
Earl, what do you think is going to happen?
I think they're going to keep it. They're not going to throw it out.
Because, if you get rid of lethal injections, why would you say the next one is also not cruel and unusual punishment? It's kind of cruel to kill someone, no matter how you look at it. And it is somewhat unusual, since it doesn't happen very often, strapping a guy down.
Well, haven't they proven, though, that lethal injection is more harmful than, more painful than we think it is?
I think that the federal courts have got to turn it back over to the states. It's up to each state whether or not they're going to have the death penalty and how they're going to do it. And some of these people, you get a choice. Would you like to be electrocuted or the lethal injection?
Yeah. I think you should go out the way you want to go out. That's fair. I mean, most people would take being shot. Most people are not going to take.
You think so? That's not true. Most people, I don't think we've had that since Gary Gilmore. Most people pick lethal injection when they get the excitement level to do it. And it's not fair. I mean, if you're really looking at the fairness, the person who gets murdered doesn't get to decide how they want to go out.
Well, that's true.
They would have chosen life every single time.
Well, if we really believe in this eye for an eye thing, then the person who gets killed should go out the way they did their victim. I think that would be fair. That's a true eye for an eye deal.
Oh, a true eye for an eye deal is that if you accidentally knock someone's eye out, you get your eye knocked out.
Right.
That's like, all right, you're a drunk driver. Now I get to get drunk and drive into you. That would be the real
I don't mean like that.
Drunk driving thing. Here's Cody. Cody, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez, how you doing, guys?
Yeah.
Good. Hey, I got family in the prison system. One specifically, I'm not going to name any names. He does the lethal injections. He's been witness to hundred or so. It's absolutely painless. Absolutely painless.
Who do you know? The guy in Monsters Ball?
I'm sorry.
What state you come from?
I'm sorry?
What state do you come from?
Texas.
All right, so Texas is the only one that really anyone could sit around and do hundreds. Because most of the states, a lot of them that even have it, they don't do it. Texas still does it, but not nearly as much as they used to.
It has waned in the last year or so, but it was as high as 70 a year.
Yeah, but that is really slowing down in Texas.
Well, there's like a ban on them now. No state can perform a lethal injection now until this thing gets decided.
So it's all about this? That's why it slowed it down?
Yeah, that's why we haven't had any. There was someone who was supposed to get injected in Kentucky, I think, and that got stopped. In this case, it's going to the high court.
If this one comes back out, you'll see them really doubling down, killing 2 or 3 people a day in Texas.
Oh, the gurneys will just be going through.
Yeah. All right, Cody, so you're saying this will pass. That's your radio psychic.
It's absolutely painless.
All right, radio psychic. Here is
Radio
Dave.
psychic.
Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, boys?
Yeah.
I think there was a study one time. They said the most painless out of all the methods is the guillotine.
Yeah, but I read that thing that the person looks up while his head's in the basket.
Yeah.
And that freaked me out a little
3
bit.
seconds.
Yeah.
You're alive for 3 seconds. Every kid's heard that.
Yeah.
And that's why every kid wants to go out with the guillotine. When you're a kid.
They should chop off the head and then force the guy to smell his own asshole.
Happy New Year, guys. Love you.
Thank you, my friend.
All right.
Guillotine, not a bad way to go out, really, if they bowled with my head afterwards.
I'd like to take that. I don't know. I still think, just a nice getting shot in the back of the head is...
I got news for you. I'd take it in the heart. I would rather be shot anytime. I'd rather just have a marksman shoot me like a man than lay me down and give me fucking drugs, which I know I can fight off.
Yeah. Would you want to get blindfolded?
No.
The way... No. So you'd like to actually see it?
Yeah, of course I do. I want to see the fucking sky and the earth and all as long as I can. I'm going to sit there like a blindfold, like an idiot? Like this is a surprise party?
Well, I think the blindfold just helps calm you a little bit. That's why I would definitely take the blindfold in that situation.
Yeah, I feel calm when I'm fucking blindfolded and I don't know I want to be shot.
If you're looking at the guy, though...
My last words would be, don't shoot my balls.
No reason for those type of words.
Yeah, I know. They're usually marksmen, but you never know if someone's aim is off that day.
Hey, Earl, order me, I don't know what I want, a burger or something for the end of the show?
All right.
Thanks, buddy. I'm not used to this fucking thing, being back to work here. It's just really gotten in the way of my lunch schedule.
Well, we're back. We're feeling good.
Yeah, are we?
Times are moving Yeah.
So far, the best break has been Billy calling in. Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, that's Rich.
Yeah.
Hey, I think the judges are going to come back and they're going to put the prisoners in plate glass and shoot them off to space.
You know, it would not be a bad idea to say you are forced to leave the planet Earth. We're not saying you have to die, but you can no longer be part of the planet Earth. We're going to stick you in some plate glass and shoot you into space while you scream.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And think about it. Think of the view from space.
It really wouldn't cost that much because we're setting up a rocket with something or another just about every day. There's constantly rockets going up. You just book the next convict on the next flight.
I didn't know that we were having so many rockets leave your Gattaca. I missed all that.
Didn't they also make them thin before they put them in the glass, though?
I thought the glass just came flying in and it hit them on the top of the head and off they went.
Yeah,
and
right.
really bad special effects. By the way, I caught there was a Star Wars thing on, I guess the third one. The special effects were so god-awful.
Really?
I don't remember it being that bad. But it was the thing where Han Solo came out of that.
Yeah, carbon.
And it was like,
Jedi.
it looked like it was being done on just the worst kind of special effects ever.
They got
like Monster Theater or
they
something.
They just basically took a red light.
Yeah.
And shone it on him, and all of a sudden he walked out of it.
Didn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Fez, for you, would you ever put anyone to death? Do you think that the United States should have the death penalty?
Yes, I think we should have the death penalty. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Get
some fries and a Coke. Thanks, honey. Don't you run. Don't let that kid steal. Don't let Hurley steal any of my fries.
He will. Yeah, I think the nation should have the death penalty.
Even though no other Western civilized nation does.
Right. I'm just too revenge-minded there, where I feel so much for the victim's family that they should have that right to have that person put to death. So that's why I think we should have it. I really think there's some crimes that are so heinous that, strap the guy to a gurney and just get rid of the garbage.
Now, what are the crimes?
Anything where you kill a kid is really...
Now, it always surprises me. Why is a kid better than an adult? Why, people that are for the death penalty, it's always about killing a kid. Hey, I'm sorry I'm not a kid, but I got fucking killed too. Why does it always come back to killing kids?
It just seems so much worse. Like the adult at least got some adult years before they were murdered.
All right, so it's only for murder. Premeditated, or what if it's just an explosion?
No, just premeditated. No accidental murder should get the death penalty.
I'm not saying that, but what if I get so angry at Dave I beat him to death with a fucking bowling pin?
Oh, man.
Should I get the death penalty?
Oh, yes, you should get the death penalty.
All right, that's not premeditated.
Okay.
That's crimes of passion. What if I go, I'm fist fighting with him, I punch him, he dies?
Your intent wasn't to kill there, so, that has to be...
So it's really the intent. When I punched him, I have to know that somehow he could die, right?
Right, yeah.
Your thing is, at no point, I would have to plan some kind of murder, because if I go after a guy and I punch him, and he dies, or I hit him in the head with a bowling pin, and he dies.
Well, with the punch, it doesn't seem like your intent was to kill; it was to injure.
You've never seen people in fights before. Anytime an adult punches another adult, he could fucking kill him.
But to sit there and bludgeon someone to death, that seems different than a fight to me. And that person should get the death penalty.
What if I keep kicking him in the head till he's dead?
Yeah, that's death penalty.
But that's this. I just was trying to knock him out.
Yeah, that's still death penalty because you kept doing it.
Well, of course. So 1 kick, no. 3 kicks, I get the death penalty.
No, 1 kick, you could still get the death penalty.
But even though it's a crime of passion, I meant to stop him.
Yeah, crimes of passion, certain crimes of passion would be eligible under the death penalty.
But what are they?
Those are the ones where you go so far that you've killed the person.
But that would be any fight that a guy dies. That would be now not manslaughter. That would be the death penalty.
But I think that changes the intent. If you beat someone with a bowling pin till their brains come out, then in that moment your intent was to kill.
You're ruining the movie for everybody now. Here's Bruce. You're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, they're also going to the Supreme Court. In Louisiana, you can get the death penalty for carnal knowledge of a child or, in some instances, rape of a minor, stuff like that. And they're without killing the kid or without killing the victim. And they're going to the Supreme Court to try to change that, because we've got a man in Louisiana on death row right now for raping an 8-year-old, I think. I think the cutoff is like 10, but the kid was like 8. He raped this little 8-year-old kid, and he's going to get the death penalty, and they're fighting that now.
Hmm.
And it doesn't even have to be.
Where are you on that, Fez? You rape a kid.
Raping a kid is heinous. Yeah, death penalty.
All right, so
death penalty.
What if the kid liked it, though?
No. Even if the kid liked it, no. That's a death penalty.
All right, so a 20-year-old guy has sex with a 17-year-old girl. Death penalty?
No, it has to be a certain age.
What are they?
Like 12 and under.
All right, so 14-year-old boy has sex with a 12-year-old girl. Death penalty?
No, because that was a kid doing it to another kid.
17-year-old kid has sex with a 12-year-old girl. Death penalty?
If it was a rape.
Okay. So you're going to kill a 17-year-old?
If he raped the 12-year-old, yes.
Kill a 15-year-old kid for raping a 12-year-old?
No, I wouldn't kill the 15-year-old.
16-year-old?
No. 17 and up.
17 and up.
17 and up.
That's good news for 16-year-olds.
I always love to see how people make their decisions. It's always fucking funny to me. Here's Derek. Derek, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, if you punch a guy and he dies, it's manslaughter.
Fez is putting him to death.
If you knew punching him was killing him.
How are you going to know that? How would you ever know? Who here besides Master Poe has the death punch? If you're in a bar fight, you can fucking kill a guy. If I punched you now, hit you, on the side here, whatever, I might be able to fucking kill you. How about the fact that you have a bad heart? Maybe you died just from me saying, "Here comes the punch, Fez."
Right. Well, then that would be a situation where you knew you could have killed me.
How would I know that? I don't know what's going on in your chest.
Well, I've had heart problems in the past.
How would I know that? I'm a fucking guy who just met you in a bar.
Oh, I thought you were
What
you.
am I supposed to go sit there? So I can never smack you or yell at you because you've had What if I yelled at you so bad you had a fucking heart attack?
I would say no death penalty there. Yeah.
What if I yelled you and scared you and you fell off something?
No, that's my
What if
own
I pulled the ladder while you were on top of a ladder?
Yes, now that, I think...
I'm going to get the death penalty for going, I need this ladder, and you're up top?
If you killed me by pulling me off a ladder, yes.
I think you would have fallen anyway. I've seen your balance.
It's not good.
Yeah. Here's Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, I got to tell you, Ron deserves the death penalty for ordering all these rapes today. Just signing in. See ya.
Cyber rapes. Cyber.
That's all it is.
Inside of that game. But I have ordered and I don't care if what happens to me. I've put a contract out on Osama bin Laden to stalk and kill him because the United States government's not interested. Here's Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey guys, I think Fez just found the cure for prison overpopulation. Let's just kill everybody that commits a crime.
Well, it's really interesting for Fez being a guy who's against killing. It's so easy for him to say this person should be killed. If there's anyone I would look at for this, it would be Fez. Because you've shown me you have the ability to take someone else's life. Now, you couldn't do that yourself.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I could not do that myself. But I think I could, but if something happened like that, like if like my mother was killed or something like that, murdered like that, I think I could do it then. I think it's, I emphasize with the,
What do you mean you emphasize?
Not emphasize. I empathize.
What?
I can't say it.
What are you doing?
I feel with the victim's family. I have empathy.
Why?
I don't. It seems because it's just such a heinous thing that's happened to them, such a horrible thing, that I feel they should be able to get their retribution. 'Kay.
Okay. It's very emotional for me.
It's very emotional for me. I am empathy. It's just so such a heinous thing that's happened to them, such a horrible thing, that I feel they should be able to get their retribution. 'Kay.
'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'Kay. 'K
Wouldn't even better retribution to have the person who committed the crime rot in jail for the rest of their life? I would think that would, just on a revenge factor, be even more torturous.
Yeah, well, let's look at it this way. When you're in jail, right, you can still hear jokes, still jack off, still feel the breeze, sunshine. You're still living.
But not those death row guys have it pretty hard. So what I'm saying
I'm
is...
not saying they have it easy, but if you had to say, hey, I'm going to kill you or lock you in your jail and give you 3 meals a day, I don't think most people would say, God, lock me up and maybe sooner or later I'll get out of here. But if I'm in death row, I can still read Shakespeare. I could still listen to Bach. I mean, there are ways I can still fantasize. There's still ways of getting joy.
Yeah, but I think a lot of times you would fantasize about, getting out of jail. And the fact that you would not be getting out would drive you insane and make you want to die, but you wouldn't
Look
be
how
able
many
to.
people in jail find Jesus Christ. They find redemption. That person who gets murdered doesn't get that opportunity.
But if they find redemption, then in a way, you as the victim have saved someone.
That's not what I set out to do. Fez wants Fez wants it for revenge. He's not looking for the betterment of society.
Yeah.
Fez is bloodthirsty.
A lot of guys also get institutionalized, like you were saying, and it becomes their life.
Yeah, they don't know any other life.
Exactly, yeah.
That's the Shawshank Redemption. I mean,
No, that's fucking true. You take a
Guys-
fucking Charlie Manson, right?
Yeah.
He knows, certain time, 9 o'clock, hey, I'm getting eggs. A fucking guy who's dead doesn't get eggs.
Right.
And Charlie Manson's getting mail, fucking people send him naked pictures of chicks. He gets the jack to him. You're getting something.
Yeah, but I think...
Well, when you're dead, you're in fucking dirt. You're gone. You get nothing. Fez, I'm playing your part for you here, and then instead of saying emphasize over and over. But, Hicks, where are you on this?
Oh, I'm for the death penalty.
Yeah.
But, I mean, a lot of guys have died that didn't deserve it, but at the same time, a lot of guys who have died who did deserve it.
Right, that's true. So what's your point?
I don't know. I'm for it.
But see, the revenge thing, I don't see how that plays into it. That can't be a law for revenge. Because for me, I'll kill somebody for scratching my fucking car. That revenge is not the fucking pure motive there. It has to come down to a society's justice. And is the society better off for doing that? Is the society better? And I don't see how you can prove that a society is better for killing people.
Right, you can't prove that. I mean, if the guy gets sentenced and they always let the victim's family talk at the sentencing trial. I mean, if the victim's family wants to say, hey, we don't want to see this guy killed, the judge should listen to that.
Why?
But if that family if the death penalty is an option...
It's not being done for that family. It's being done for the state, for the country. Your fucking thing, if let's say your brother got fucking killed, right? And got killed by Dave, the court case would not come down to the Watley family versus, Dave. That could happen if you wanted to sue him for money for killing your brother. This is the fucking state versus... You don't take on that family's wants and desires. It's the state's wants and desires at that point.
Right. And I would think the state would be better off if you got rid of some really horrible, kid-killing person.
Well, you would be getting rid of him under Dave's point of view. The guy'd be locked up in a fucking thing. Never again to go near regular human beings. The society is going to be safe from that person. And either way that we talk about it, whether it's killing them or putting them in a fucking locked box. The point is, what makes society better? What makes this a better society? That's the only place to really deal with that. Ken, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I'm from Texas, and I got to tell you, I don't know how my other Texan brethren feel about this, but I'm for the death penalty strictly on a monetary basis. It's just feasible. This man's guilty. He's been tried, convicted, and his appeals set through. Why keep this guy housed for 30 years? Food, drink, legal fees, medical fees.
Well, here's the weird thing about it. That, and I'm not sure of this, but I know they get it from the other side. That they say it's cheaper just to give the guy life in prison than it is to sit back and have lawyers working on the death penalty. That happens across the board. So money really doesn't fall into it.
Yeah, because it's 12 years, I think, minimum or something. That's
Right.
the average of from the time they get sentenced with the penalties to the time they actually die.
Yeah. Here's Spencer. Spencer, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I think we ought to go back to public execution. I think by the time most of these people commit a crime, we forget about them. They sit in jail for another 15 years, and I say hang them or do whatever we need to do right at the time.
Well, all right, to go back over that, we used to have public executions, and it didn't stop killing. I don't know what we could ever do to stop killing. But having said that, I agree with you 100%. If we are going to have this, it should be televised. Everybody should look at it. If you're a citizen and you're paying for this to happen, everybody should be part of it. You should sit there and go, is this something I want to fucking, I believe in? Because I remember being in Florida, and those people down there would have barbecues outside, and they'd be hooping and hollering. And I'm like, I don't fucking think I'm on the side of those people either, Like, I could give two shits about Ted Bundy, whether he lived or died. But I don't want to fucking join the, we're having a hang-in! And then, you look over there, people are driving up with trucks, and they got their kids, and they're all excited. Like, those seem like fucking, bloodthirsty weirdos, too. Mm-hmm. Here's Rachel. Rachel, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
I see what Dave is saying, but my problem with what he's saying is that these guys don't stay in jail forever. They get out. So they rape a kid, they go on death row, they're in jail for 20 years or whatever. But, you guys have talked about this before. You don't cure that kind of thing in a person. And they get out. They don't get killed on death row. They get out.
Well,
and
that's not
the problem
true.
with that.
People.
That's why you got to kill them, because it's like a rabid dog. Just put them down.
All right. Even though you made some really great points, honey. First of all, to rape somebody, you don't normally get life in prison, so that person could get let out again. That person was never going to get the death penalty. That was just Fez's fucking fantasy, because whatever happened to him when he was a child. So that's true. I don't think that we're ever in danger of like a Charlie Manson getting out and hurting another person. I don't think it's going to happen. But
as a taxpayer, though, we're paying for him to have his life sustained. Why? He killed a bunch of people. Just kill him. Be done with it. People need closure.
Yeah, the reason is that it takes so long to fucking Hicks even brought up. It's 12 years as a minimum.
Yeah.
And then you've got the appeals on and on and on. So who knows how long it would ever take. I don't think you can ever look at it from the monetary point of view. That's just me. It really isn't a matter of, hey, it cost, $100,000 to fucking kill them, $120 to keep them alive, whatever it happens to be. That's no way for society to make their fucking thing on this. But it does have to come down to, Fez needs to rise above where his thing is at. The thing of, I emphasize, or whatever it is with the victims, you can't do that and be a thinking person. Now you're thinking emotional.
Right.
You're no more than that fucking woman, But I also don't fall for where Dave's point of view is that somehow it's less to be alive. I don't think so. I think it's more to be alive than it is dead.
I think the majority of people who are locked in prison for their entire lives are having miserable lives. That's A. B, we should make, then, we don't want them to be fun little hotels. Under my
and I'm
system,
saying, as long as you're in a place and you're getting things and you're able to sit and think, it's better than being dead. If you can meditate and go anywhere you want in your own fucking mind.
Well, Mr. B,
you could lock me in this room, and I could literally be sitting here thinking about being on the beaches of Puerto Rico, and I'm not kidding you, and get some enjoyment out of it. But I could sit and think about fucking woman and get some enjoyment out of it, more than I could if I was taking a dirt
Can
nap.
I say this? I don't think a lot of people maybe are as creative in their brains as you are, because why else would there be suicide? It's because sometimes people can't stand life so much that they'd rather die. And certainly if it fit for one equation, it would be someone living their whole life in jail.
But you could read books, you could read magazines, There's things that you can do. You can eat food, even if it's bad food, and get some enjoyment out of it.
But it's just those are small distractions that'll take an hour out of your day.
Yeah, there are small distractions that the dead don't get. But the fucking guy who got murdered doesn't get the benefit of ever listening to Beethoven. A guy who fucking could suddenly go, even though I'm in prison, I've gotten books now and I can understand the life of Da Vinci and I could read about him and you are now, you're reading E.E. Cummings and you're living in your mind perhaps a rich life.
That's what the son of Sam's doing.
Well, he found Jesus.
Yeah.
He found Jesus. But, going back to the son of Sam, you don't think he's a retard, Fez?
Oh, yeah, he's a total retard.
And you're okay with killing retards?
I would be okay with killing that retard.
Because?
Because he plotted out things and he murdered couples, and yes, I think that guy deserved to die.
And I think he's a lot more miserable in prison.
Jesus has accepted him, and Fez hasn't.
That's frightening.
But he gets a spiritual life now. He gets to know what it feels like to have a spiritual life.
As you point out, he's crazy. So
he is crazy. A fucking dog told him to do this shit.
Right.
That's fucking ridiculous.
There's, I watched the lockdowns on National Geographic and lockups on MSNBC. And these people, I think there's a difference between certain criminals, who are free to do what they want, and the actual, death row guys who get very limited lives.
I think it really comes down to justice and what your belief as a society justice is. And I don't think we've discussed it much in this country. I don't think people have given it any thought of, is it bad for us to be involved in this?
No, because
or do we limit? Fez's thing is of revenge and emotion. That's the same exact level that a fucking criminal thinks on.
Yeah.
A criminal doesn't think it out.
It's complicated, man.
Yeah. That's the thing. Do we want to end up like Fez?
No, hell no. He's slave boy for one, and he's...
That slave boy thing hasn't worked out. Can it be done?
Suck my toes.
Literally none of us got any enjoyment out of it today. Can we all agree to that?
Oh, I agree to that.
No, I disagree. My ear was kissed.
And you can't bet, Fez. You don't. When's the last time you picked a winner?
I'm trying to think back of when I might have picked a winner. There was, I think, 3 years ago, I think I had one Wisconsin bet that came in college football.
I can't even remember.
and that was it.
But what did you do on the air?
Oh, I don't think I've ever won a bet on the air.
This is the person who wants to override the Supreme Court. Fez Whatley. Slave boy. Totally insane.
Not on gambling.
That's it for us. We'll be back here tomorrow. Earl, Obama tomorrow night.
The Obama ride continues tomorrow night. He's going to win New Hampshire.
What percentage is he going to have?
He's going to win by, I will be very concerned, he'll win by 8 points.
Win by 8 points.
That's a blowout.
That's going away.
Yeah, that's huge.
He obviously doesn't follow politics.
No, he
well,
doesn't.
the poll's at 13 now.
Earl votes by skin color, which I've had with the white males. It's worked perfectly for me. I will say this. I can't see how the Democrats could pick anybody besides, if I was John Edwards, I'm like, all right, the Democrats, they've teased people. You might get your first woman president, or you might get your first black president. Now you're just going to turn around and give them another white male president like we've always had?
Oh, yeah.
That'll really be disappointing.
Bail out.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you're Bill Richardson, bail the fuck out already. He's got like 4%. Stop it.
He might be a VP. You don't know. That's what he's playing for now, silver.
I see.
Playing for the silver. And with some of those people running, who knows? They could turn to gold.
You think Obama really wants a white guy, middle-aged? Bill Richardson.
Just waiting. Remember, if you're not happy with the way things are going, I'm here. I'm Bill Richardson. I promised for the new year that I'd let Homestar say something.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Bennington. Fez Watley, The Ron and Fez Show.
XM 202.